Okay, so last we left the party off, they had proceeded through another 2 floors of the Artificer's Tower, solving a good number of puzzles, creating a relatively unique entity and possible threat that they might have to overcome later. Gotten a lot of good magic items, especially from the vault. And now you are proceeding upwards into what you can assume is the final floor of the tower. As you are about to open the door, you do notice that the 3 animated brooms are leaning against the wall in the staircase, presumably ready to go into this room. How would the party like to proceed?
So the animated brooms are standing outside a doorway.
It is a case of you see them like kind of hover along to where they're going, but then once they reach a point where they can't proceed any further, like a closed door, then they sort of de-animate and lean themselves up against a wall.
Alright, Ramirez will, I guess, go to the closed door and... Is there a keyhole he can peek through?
Yes. Make a quick perception check.
Let me get Ramirez's sheet. Perception plus 13.
So as you lean down to peer through the keyhole on the door, firstly, you do hear a breeze coming through into the room, and that draws your eye to a busted window, particularly that there is glass on the floor.
Very nice! Or however the JoJo clip goes.
Nice.
Nice! Okay, so there's a broken window, which means someone probably broke in. Is the door locked?
Upon testing, no.
Alright. There may be a bit of an intruder on the other side. Let us proceed with caution. And you open the door?
Gazrel's going to ask, what gives you the impression there's an intruder?
Well, the window was broken inwards, not outwards, so someone was breaking in, not out.
Gazrel thinks on that for a second, then he proceeds to start snapping the brooms in half.
Now, hold on. What's that about?
The brooms presumably want to go in there and clean up a mess. If they're going to be cleaning up a crime scene, we'll be losing clues.
Trevor tries to protect one to, like, keep everything clean. He wants to, like, take it home.
You're going to be trying to steal an animated broom?
Yeah.
They typically are bound to one place. It's not something you can really steal.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are going to be
solving a
still
crime.
trying to grab onto that one broom?
Yeah. Again.
Okay.
Athletics.
Yeah, when
just a normal broom right now.
Yeah, right now, but when he opens that door, it's presumably going to fight you, so hang on to it. Alright, so Ramirez opens the door.
Yes.
Okay, I'll probably put you up front then. Okay, doors opened. Trevor, please make an athletics check.
Wait, what if I bind the broom to me as my, like, a blade lock?
It's a construct creature.
Okay. No.
Well, he rolled a 23, so...
Yeah, I rolled a nat 1.
Everybody enter into initiative, because this thing's going to start trying cleaning up a mess.
Oh shit, we're actually doing this. God damn it.
Absolutely. If this thing can actually start cleaning up some
Well,
messes, you're going to start losing some clues.
Everybody rolls at advantage because of you're close to me.
Oh.
Because of the
Alert. Yeah, weapon of warning.
Weapon of warning.
Inactive. All right, we're good.
You're up first, Trevor.
Trevor is pissed at that broom for not staying with him and cleaning his house, so he just smacks the shit out of it.
God, the entitlement.
Oh, crit.
Wow, real big entitlement.
He's pissed. I'm tired of cleaning this place. And he
Bearing in mind,
smacks
you
the
do
shit
live
out
in
of
an inn, so the place is clean for you.
I like to think he's such a drunk and makes such a mess that they like force him to help clean up.
Okay.
Half his downtime's drinking mead.
What an inspiration. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Nothing from your pseudo dragon?
Yeah, I guess he can swing. The multi-attack. Bite. I think that's a miss.
Yep.
Just get a fucking mouthful of splinters.
It also rolled another 6, so that's another miss.
Okay. Vel?
Oh, I'm out of combat. Or okay, no, never mind. I don't know. It made the
Good.
noise like I was next.
I'm able to occupy his space.
Yeah, you can step up as long as you don't end it in his space.
Cool. What? I will do so.
Can't move, dragon.
Use the core staff.
Can you
Yeah,
pick
for the
up that
woods.
other token? I can't move it.
You're fine. I'm just gonna.
dragon?
I'll just move into your space and move back and be fine.
Yeah.
Actually, game's not gonna.
Oh wait, that's not even. No, that's the broom. My bad. I'm trying to move the broom. I was
Well,
zooming
that
so
would-
far out.
That would
Yeah,
explain
I thought it was. Okay.
Hold on a sec. Whenever I click this spell, it only it's on. It's only giving me options for spell attacks. So I'm just gonna. Oh wait. Okay. We're good. Thank you. All right. 22 to hit.
Hits.
High
And
damage.
destroyed.
Cool. I'm a back.
All right. With that one, combat is over. The party is free to proceed into the bedroom to investigate.
What do we see? Like, what was it trying to clean up?
It seemed to be moving primarily towards the broken glass on the floor, as far as you can see. Casual observation also shows some blood splatter. Any more? We'll
Is it from the glass?
That will take perception, investigation checks. depending on what exactly you want to find.
I'll make a perception because I'm bad at investigation. 14.
Yeah, me too.
All right, we got Ramirez and Reichard. Anyone else?
I'll do perception
Sure.
because the only not minus one.
Is it perception or investigation?
Yep.
Investigation's worse, but I'm gonna roll that. Because try and like figure things out rather than just looking around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. All right.
Okay. And just out of curiosity to see what my guy would see. Just a little bit better than Reichard. Okay, so Reichard and Gazril are able to see that the blood is not from the glass, that due to the blood splatter, there was a fight that took place.
Mm.
Based on the perception checks, you can tell that something came in through the window, burst through, a fight took place, and upon looking around the room, as well as like the rest of the tower, obviously, Spencer Gillespie is nowhere to be seen. It is presumable that he was kidnapped.
Okay.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm.
Can I make like an insight check to remember if I had overheard anybody talking, like any potential enemies of Spencer?
Sure.
Nat 20.
So the thing is, like, you're new to the continent and
Yeah.
overall. You have only been in Millstone for about a day. The only thing that you can really be certain of is based on the fact that this guy had a tower that was like very heavily like inundated with traps and high tier magic items. This guy was a very talented and far along artificer. So while there may be the possibility of a personal grudge against him, it is also certainly possible that someone just wanted him for his ability to make magic items.
Yeah. Um. Fortunately, I don't have the footprint spell. Are there huh. So there's a fight. It was taken out the window. There should be a blood trail from the window. Can I look outside and make a perception check or something?
Yep,
I'll use lucky on that.
fair.
21.
Okay, you look outside, you do see that there's a little bit of blood on the windowsill. However, as you're definitely looking for down the side of the window, this is pretty high up. It would take more than just a good throw from a rope to get up here. There are no claw marks. You get the impression that whatever like took him flew.
Yeah. But there still should be blood dripping, so we'll have to investigate that when we get back to the bottom of the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Hmm. So this is his bedroom, right?
Yes.
I guess I'll just take a cursory search around. Would that be investigation?
Is there anything you're looking for specifically?
I'm assuming just anything magical, baby.
All right.
Well, actually,
Alright.
no, because Ramirez doesn't believe in it. Just any like personal notes if he's got like a journal somewhere.
As you look over by the nightstand, he does keep a journal of rambling ideas of magic items that he presumably dreams up in his sleep. Some of them seem a little bit more absurd than others.
Okay. I guess because it's not like a personal journal. It's a mechanical journal.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not really any point of taking it. So
Sorry, what did I miss? My dad had called.
It's all right.
We found a journal of some sort.
Yeah, just a journal for scribbling down ideas.
Okay.
Ramirez doesn't have anything until we go back to the bottom floor and look for the blood trail.
Anyone have a locate creature?
Nope.
I have locate animal or plants.
Make a nature check to see if you can remember, or I'll also make a nature check to see what kind of flying creature could even that is in the area and would be strong enough to lift. What race was this guy? Was Spencer?
He was a human.
Okay, to be able to lift a human.
Hold
I
on.
got a 3. I'm hoping our druid.
Didn't we just run into some winged humanoids? Forget their name.
Harpies?
Harpies.
Tieflings? Oh, yeah.
Tieflings. That's an exposing answer. It could be a harpy, but I don't see why they would want him. Sure. Shit. I will roll nature.
I feel like as a strong wizard, he would be resistant to the harpies.
He's an artificer.
26.
Okay, so you know of a lot of winged creatures that are just generally in the region that would be capable of flying up here, exerting enough force to burst open that window, grab him, and fly away. Griffins, for example, harpies, maybe. Most of the creatures you're thinking of wouldn't necessarily be intelligent enough to do this on their own. That might be compelled to do this by something more intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
The number of like intelligent races that could have done this, like maybe have an Arakocra, maybe have a Cambion, for example.
Okay. I'm gonna using like those, I guess, top 3, and maybe there's another one. Between like a Griffin, Cambion, Arakocra, I'm gonna try and search out clues around the room that would dwindle it down to 1
Oh
possibility.
yeah, are there any feathers around?
There are no feathers.
Okay, so and in a fight, feathers would definitely come off. So it's got to be something of flesh.
I'll get down low on the ground and like trying to find hair.
Are there multiple windows in this room?
There's just the one.
Just the one.
The hair wouldn't tell much. Could be his hair. Could be. We don't know if it's long hair.
Do Cambions have distinct blood? Or do the different races have distinct blood?
For the
it's
most
all
part,
just
they're
kinda
all red.
red?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to check the carpet for clues, like minute clues, you can make a perception check.
What do I need for the spell? I don't want to cast this. I just want to. I'm not casting this. Don't worry about it.
Also, question: doesn't the tower have defense for anything trying to enter? Like, isn't that what we were told when we started the tower?
Yes, he did have defenses against burglars. Clearly, there is a blind spot in his defense system. If you would like for Rykard, you can make a quick history or arcana check. Let's see here. Locate plants or animals. Just kind of specific.
I'm not using that yet.
Okay.
But that's
right. So, Rykard, the thing is that because of some of the reasons I described between like flight being a higher level spell and or magic items The fact that like a lot of the more powerful flying creatures who could possibly like burst through a somewhat sturdy window wouldn't exactly have the intelligence to like cause a fight or whatever, is defending your upper level against flying adversaries is usually a less common priority than like taking care of the lower levels first. Very clearly in the case of Spencer Gillespie is he put a lot of work into defenses from the bottom floor working upwards. This room is pretty mundane. But as Reichard does roll a 17 for his perception check as he examines the carpet, you catch a familiar scent of sulfur. This takes you back to your time before you escaped to Millstone.
So devils?
The cultists.
Definitely a Cambion of some sort.
Okay. Well, I relayed the information to the rest of the party, and
Fuck, what's the guy in the main campaign?
What, Lobo?
No, the like name for him, the Tasmanian Devil.
Oh, the Berkhamsted Devil.
Yes, it's him. He's here to steal this one random dude.
If only you were native to this area.
but yeah, so that means there's either a contract on him or he pissed up the wrong people. Like, why would they want to steal him and not his property? Like, is there anything that looks like it's missing from the area? Like maybe notes on like a shelf, or like some drawers have been opened, some papers are tousled, but like stuff are missing?
No, the only signs of disturbance seems to be from the broken window and the ensuing fight itself. It doesn't seem like anything in this area was searched, including as Gazrol is picking up some magic items that were just lying about. Seems no one was actually interested in it. Whoever took him wasn't interested in anything except him.
Okay, and what magic items were left behind?
Equipment is around? Like, what kind of stuff is he doing in this room?
Sleeping, mostly.
It's just like a bedroom?
It isn't just a straight-up bedroom. The only two magic items that Gazrol was able to take from his nightstand is an Orb of Time and Oil of Slipperiness.
What's an Orb of Time do?
Let's see here, double-checking the item so I can give you the exact description. While holding the orb, you can take a magic action to determine whether it is morning, afternoon, evening, or nighttime. The property functions only on the material plane.
I was hoping like it would like show us what happened or something.
Yeah.
Nope,
for
it's
real.
basically a clock.
I mean, does anyone have an ability for shit?
I mean, we don't have either locate object or creature, so
I have locate
thinking
beasts.
I was thinking maybe
I don't think
if he was
Cambions are
doing, like,
beasts.
I would like
We might be able to
to
find out.
ask something. Does Hunter's Mark work on blood?
I don't think
Does-
so. I think it has to be the creature.
Yeah, it says creature, but you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
All
I was
right.
trying to figure out how to use the locate plants to find his ass. Like maybe he had a rare plant or something that he was messing with that he
I
might
wouldn't
have.
know what plant it is. And
Yeah, I
if
know.
that plant exists anywhere else within 5 miles, it's going to ping that one too.
Yeah.
the hologram that we saw last time, can we try to
Yeah.
identify one of his clothes that he is wearing? Like coat or distinctive garments of sort?
You can assume that he was in his pajamas.
Hmm. Do we see if we go outside? Can we find any kind of blood trail or such from?
That's what Ramirez's plan was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it actually got addressed.
It's on the checklist of things to do once you leave. It's a question of whether or not you want to do anything in here before doing that.
Okay.
Just quick question. We had time to attune to the magical items we had before, correct?
Certainly.
Okay.
Okay.
For tracking tracks, it's survival?
Yes.
Okay, because with the spear, I have like the aspect of the lion, and basically I have advantage on tracking stuff.
Is there a
so-
plant in the room?
There is.
I can speak with the plant.
Awesome.
Oh, that works as well.
Now,
Yeah, that might
is that
help.
going to help us more, or should we go outside and ask one of the plants what direction they went in?
How many times can you use the speak with plant?
1 sec.
Yeah. Oh,
I have
well.
to switch to I gotta find the fucking item again. Speak with plants. I can use it twice. But using the second time, I risk the chance of losing the staff, so I will not use it more than once.
We can track the blood to see where they're going. We need to know what happened. Speak to the plants in here.
Is everyone in agreement for that?
Yeah, I think that's best. Because then we might know what we're looking for. Or like maybe some kind of like distinct markings on them or such.
I only heard anyone else have an opinion?
I'm of the opinion of like we get a general lead before, and if it looks like it's leading us outside, then we save the speak with plants for then. If we don't get any lead, then we can just ask the houseplant.
Okay, I'll wait. See if you guys find anything else.
I don't know, 14 for like looking for tracks. Do I have any idea of like a general direction of where the fight went, or is it just clear that the fight happened and then like no more traces, so we can assume whatever was fighting just took off with the dude?
So you do find a small bit of blood leading out of the window in the grass below.
Oh, so there is blood trickling down. It's not just in result of the fight. Okay.
Right.
So potentially we could use this as a track to follow wherever the direction of the blood is going, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we have a
I
potential
will point
lead.
out one thing. As an
Yes.
alternative, I could awaken the plant and talk to it that way.
Wait,
We
can
may
it
have
could
the
make
semblance of a
too?
lead, so we can just like try to go for it. Also, how fresh does the fight look?
It doesn't seem like the fight was like super intense. Like most of the furniture around here hasn't been damaged, and there's not like a huge amount of blood. Also, a complete lack of a corpse.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. But it's more of a question of like, how long ago do we think this happened?
Based on the dryness of the blood, probably like a couple days.
Okay, so it's not just this morning. Okay.
Right.
So yeah, if we are done investigating their room, why not just follow the blood trail?
Okay,
There's still the matter of whether or not he wants to talk to the plant.
The plant can only tell us stuff about the past day.
All right.
So if it was a few days ago, where it's not going to help us.
That sucks.
I could still awaken one and see if it could. If that is, it just gives it an intelligence. Doesn't say anything about how much it knows from the past.
I would say it will remember about as much as most like creatures of that intelligence level would remember.
Intelligence of 10.
Yeah.
Like I say, yeah, I could awaken the houseplant.
It's up to you.
I'll wait a little bit longer. So I want to figure out what kind of blood that is, who it might belong to.
I'm not sure anyone can.
think.
I mean, unless one of the animals has some kind of senses that might be able to help in some way. But
I can only summon spirit and familiars.
yeah, like Dragon
Hold on.
Lord can't, but
Hold on.
maybe the fox can.
Yeah, like I can turn into animals. Hold on a second. I can turn into a fox. In hearing, cats, scratch.
Gonna say if you can turn into some kind of wolf or something right now, bro.
I don't have wolf. I have fox, and that would just
I don't know what
and
the-
it has keen hearing, not smell. And cat doesn't have any of those. Just says jump and scratch.
But it's extra sneaky.
Yeah. So unfortunately, statistics wise, no. Frog does not help us in that case either. Oh well. Yeah, so we have a good idea that's Cambion. A devil that might be associated with the cults, possibly. We can follow the blood trail. We can try and awaken a plant to get a direction, or more information on what happened and where they can go. There's a blood trail out the window that we can follow. We have tracking. That might be a pain, but it's been a few days. They didn't take any magic items, and his pajamas.
What crazy?
Am I missing anything?
As far as I could tell.
Anyone else? Anyone wants to try, or just awaken this house plant and get a new friend?
I
mean, I
don't
don't
have
see why not.
anything else.
How long
so,
did
yeah.
this take?
It's a permanent
Indefinitely.
thing.
Oh. Well, yeah. Let's awaken it and I guess ask it questions and then try and follow the blood trail.
I can awaken anything too. Like if you wanted to go outside and do anything with that, though. When you plant. So long story short, it's permanent. It gives it a 10 intelligence. It gains necessary ability, like limbs, using like roots and vines and stuff. And it becomes charmed for 30 days. After which it decides what its attitude is towards you. It also knows the one language I speak. It's pretty fun. I can only do it once.
Not so fun for the creature that you're awakening, though.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Being enlightened to the world.
Yep.
Oh, I know how to cut my taxes and shit.
Maybe. What?
Yeah. What is there just one house plant in here? What kind of plant is it, Sir DM?
I'm sure that the druid would recognize the plant a little bit better than I did. Probably something native to Backwater that does not exist in the real world.
The air lily.
Sure, something to freshen up the room.
Okay, I mean not a spider lily. That's a plant. A lily.
Do you actually want me to like go through the effort of coming up with one specific? Or...
No. I have one that's like commonly found in houses. It's just the peace lily.
Sure.
Shit, it's peace lily. It's a common house plants, at least here.
Right.
Cool. I'll awaken this lily.
Okay. You do so. The thing bursts out of its pot and kind of stretches out. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's a lot to take in at one moment. Oh, give me a sec. Oh. Hi, how y'all doing?
Hey. You still need
So-
another minute?
I mean, I guess I'll process it over however long. There's a lot of knowledge to take in. I used to be a houseplant that was just here to... Oh, jeez. Oh, he really thought he was alone in here.
Oh no. Oh, you know things you probably. Oh.
I mean, that hobgoblin over there took the oil of slipperiness. Why do you think he kept it in here?
Oh my god.
Oh.
No,
I am so sorry.
You did not, Eric.
I absolutely did. Of course I fucking did.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh.
Wait a minute, why is the orb there?
I did not.
I mean, you
Consider
need an
that.
alarm clock, don't you?
I feel a little bit bad about giving a plant curse knowledge.
You really should. You should really use that power more responsibly. That was intended for a much higher level adventurer than you.
I will point out I do have a shit ton of charisma with plants. I gotta find stuff. I have advantage on charisma checks while interacting with plants. I have +3s. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I wouldn't have expected. Regardless, we do kind of need to find Spencer. What happened here?
So, like, it was middle of the night and he was just gonna hunker down, and then this big red guy, I think it was a lady, I don't want to assume gender, it's wearing armor, kind of obscures the features a little bit, comes busting in through the window, devil, big wings flapping, had a sword with him. Oh, no, the sword's the sharp one. What's the dull one that does that? Well, it's like a club? That's what it is, it's a club. It had like an iron club with him. They fought. Spencer only had a dagger, and he's not much of a fighter. He's the kind of artificer that just stays in his lap the whole time. So, yeah, he didn't last long. And then the Cambion. Yeah. Learned a lot of words on the fly now. I kind of picked him
None
up
of these
and
words
just...
existed, did you?
No, I didn't know a lot of things existed. Had no appreciation for the horrors that I had to see him go through.
People don't think plants have emotions.
Oh yeah, we respond very well to good vibes. Not that we understand it, of course. Now I need therapy.
No. Quick aside from IRL stuff. Mythbusters did test if plants can read minds or feel pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're plants. Careful with them.
You say that. My mom has watched the entirety of Mythbusters in the double digits this time. Every single time I go downstairs, there's Mythbusters. I could walk out right now and there'll be Mythbusters on.
My God, the horror.
Good show.
This plant, okay, we'll help you. We'll use some therapy. Let's find Spencer. I'm sure you do still yet care for him.
I mean, he's a nice enough guy. Made sure to take good care of me. I can't judge him too harshly because he's not the one who awakened me.
What have we done?
I mean, you brought two things that really should not be made self-aware to life over the course of
That's
less
what
than an hour.
just realized. Yeah. In one tower,
It
we've
came
brought
up in the
sentience
game.
to-
It doesn't matter if you talk to plants, according to the Mythbusters, but they love heavy metal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they like the vibrations. Like the more vibrations they like.
Got it. Yes, we'll get this figured out for you. But let's track him down. So we gotta find a Cambion. Wearing a club. Do you happen to know any more of where they went? If you glimpsed anything through the window direction?
He just
Did they
kind of
take
flew
anything?
straight out and down.
Wow. Did they take anything else?
Nope, just grabbed him and left. Didn't even give him a change of clothes, so he's probably still in his pajamas. Lucky he
Alright.
was wearing his pajamas at the time.
This is all his blood.
I mean, he did get hit over the head pretty hard. That's what knocked him out. He got a couple licks in, so there might be some of the Gambion's blood in there, but I don't know.
couple
We're all
licks?
right on the inside, except me. I'm a freak.
Now you're a plant, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm also a plant that talks.
And that's awesome.
Magic's weird.
I talk to a lot of plants. Don't worry about it.
I know, right? What the fuck is this?
Wait a minute, I
Magic
just
Wait,
realized.
actually,
weird.
hold on, real quick.
Can we all understand this plant?
Yeah,
Yes.
hold on a second. That's what I'm getting to. Which language did he pick? Did he pick Common?
I would assume so.
Because the spell specifies it's one language I speak. I have Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Druidic.
I mean, I would have kind of assumed that you would have picked Common for it. If you want me to pick, I would have picked Common.
That
This
sure.
plant's going
Cool.
through enough
Okay,
as
just
it is.
confirming. Yes, so you all would understand that.
Trevor kind of reassures the plant and says he loves his little root feet, and they're the coolest thing he's seen in a long time. As he kind of at him, pokes his little feet.
Oh, don't touch it.
Yeah, please don't.
Consent.
Respect my personal space.
Remember, consent. Henry Crabgrass says always ask for consent.
I don't know who that is, but it sounds like someone I'd like.
Oh, would you like a name? Or do you have one?
No, do not name the plant. I swear to
Uh,
God.
The plant's staying
You
with
can
us.
be
What are you
around
on?
Yeah.
I guess I would like a name, as long as it's a good one.
Well, let's bring up questions. What even defines a good name?
I mean, I'd prefer it not to be something like too obvious, not too on the nose, like not Lily or Herb or something like that.
Maybe we have Peter. We could do Simon. Or Simon, we have Peter.
I don't know. It doesn't really ring for me.
Henry, that's already taken.
I'm just gonna look up plant names.
Oh, that's too on the nose.
Just name it grass.
No. That's offensive.
Tomato.
Gary DeGrasse.
It's a peace lily. It's a big plant.
Ah, bug eater.
Herbert.
Plant names for my children. This is gonna get some good ones.
Mark. I can go, oh, hi, Mark.
Basil.
Yeah, I'll pitch Mark, but with a C.
Gazrel's
Mark
going to
with a
be
C.
Gazrel's going to be listing off some hobgoblin names, like Evror, Udak.
No, you said Mark with a C. So it's
Yeah.
spelled like that.
Mark.
Yeah, it's pronounced Mark.
That's Kark. That's Kark.
No,
Mark with a
no,
C
it's
is-
Mark with a C.
Not getting enough female names in there. Ashley.
Oh, the hobgoblin over there
Nay.
recommended Shuck. Kind of like Shuck. Kind of sounds
Okay.
a little. Yeah, kind of sounds a little like not one gender or another. I think I might be non-binary.
I mean, here, I gotta look this up.
Aren't
I mean,
I mean
I
as
think
a
there
plant,
are. Yeah. Like
you
hermaphroditic
do have
plants.
both.
Yeah.
Oh, could be Reed. Yeah. All right, sure. What was it again?
Shuck.
Chuck. Okay.
With a
I'm
C
going
or a
with
K?
SHUK.
All right, Shuck.
Good hobgoblin name. They're all agendered.
Can I make a history check to see what it means?
Yep.
Just for fun. 14.
hold on.
With 14, you don't really know if there's a deeper meaning to it, but you do know that it is a quote-unquote low-ranking name. Something that the rank-and-file soldiers would have, because it's short, it's easy to bark out, and yeah, Gazriel's right that there generally isn't a gender to hobgoblin names for the most part.
Nah.
I'm gonna give him a last name.
Okay.
He's gonna be called Chuck Norris.
Okay.
You get no acknowledgement for that.
That was disappointing.
All right, their name's
Okay.
Chuck Norris.
Shuck florist.
That actually was on my random generator. Was Chris Norris, but I was like, oh shit, we can make Chuck Norris. All right, Chuck Norris. We won't force you to come with us, but you're welcome to take along and help us find your previous caretaker. The choice is yours.
I mean, I guess I'll follow you around, at least until we get him back. I don't want to do anything too dangerous.
Oh, we won't push you into anything. Keep you safe. We
All
gotta find you
right,
some therapy too. After all that you've seen.
I'd appreciate it. All right, Chuck
All
Norris
right.
is now in under player extras.
Oh,
I'm making
great.
a token for him.
Yeah, there already is one.
No,
So-
he needs a custom token.
Okay. Chuck Norris is a fox plant? I don't have permissions to create a new token for Chuck Norris. Okay.
Does he have any like
Background
special?
color.
You can rake.
Hits for 1 damage automatically.
Did I misread that?
Oh,
spell?
yeah, it's a jack roll.
No, we're not gonna have me doing him any combat.
No. Because if he doesn't get down, he just like dies, right? If he goes to 0.
Yes.
Yeah. Protect him at all costs.
Uh,
Anything else in the
here's
tower?
Shuck.
Oh boy,
I'm trying to check something.
Cornupolt.
Yeah.
Speak one language. Okay, so that was wrong. But he's a peace lily.
Don't care. I don't know what that is.
We'll figure
What I don't know can't hurt me.
But yeah, so we have Chuck Norris. Okay, it actually was. God damn it.
I mean, he has the same
All right.
existential look on its face.
I know, and
Okay.
it's shuck like corn shucks.
So if you know what a peace lily is, I'll actually
We've
could
just established I
definitely
don't.
we could definitely use like some of the flowers as eyes. Yeah, it's this one. It's got like the Mr. Krabs eyes going on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, okay. Moving on. Let's go find your master.
Well, let's inform the dragon that could be great help to
Yeah.
us.
That's a good
And also
idea.
get Gia back.
Well, it hasn't been 3 days. She did promise 3 days.
Okay, I guess it's just me and you, Eric.
I guess try and
Apparently.
convince the dragon to come with us.
Yeah.
That was kind of the plan. Ramirez will head downstairs.
Because then we can bring Gia too.
Yeah, I
Head
was just
to the
joking.
dragon. I hate to inform you. What was your name again?
What, who?
Griselda.
The dragon.
Yeah. Grindalissa.
Grindalessa.
Grindalissa, but Stephen, your master, starts with an S.
Spencer.
Spencer has been abducted by a Cambion. We would like to inform you of that before we continue on to find him. You may join us if you want. I think having a dragon of your caliber might be a bit of a advantage over this Cambion. But I will not force you to come.
I think that above game, because I can't talk very good right now, I believe that she would want to do some scouting. But I don't think she would join y'all per se.
No.
To see if she could see where they could possibly be, or where he could be. I would talk more. I want to talk more, but y'all.
That's okay. I can run this and you can just pay attention if it's easier for you.
Yeah, thank you, Eric, because my jaw is kind of hurting right now. I took my medicine, but it ain't working yet.
I get you. No worries. It's one of the perks of being co-DMs. Okay, so yeah, Grindalissa will be doing some scouting. She will be assisting the party in looking for him. Won't necessarily be following the party into town because she is still too young to be able to shapeshift into a humanoid form.
I want to come scout.
How long are we able to follow the blood trail?
For that one, I would like a second survival check from Coco with advantage, of course, because of his magic item.
Yeah.
I was gonna also do it just because I was.
Do it. I have.
You can.
21.
Hey.
Also 21. Not 22. Hell yeah.
Whoa!
Okay.
Oh.
You two are completely in sync on this one. You follow the blood trail about 100 feet away from the tower, and you notice that there is like some indents in the ground, as if there was a collection of people here. And you don't see a blood trail leading away, so they possibly bandaged up like whoever was bleeding, and you do see some footprints in the relatively soft ground leading towards Millstone.
Well, I guess we head back to Millstone.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Just for the fuck of it, because she's been excluded. Meowry, this is our current plant companion, Chuck Norris.
The plant that he just brought to life is called Chuck Norris. This is the plant.
Nice
Hi.
to meet you, Chuck Norris.
I've seen cats before, and they tend to knock me off the counter. Please don't do that.
Are you on a counter?
No, but if I sit on one, I'd like to not be knocked off.
Okay, since you asked nicely, who am I to say no?
I appreciate it.
No problem. Okay, he's a corn?
No, he's a house lily. That's the second picture. But just decided that his token would have corn. Because it's the same face.
Oh, is she staying there with the dragon?
Well, the dragon can come, kind of. It just can't go into town.
Yeah, but I guess so she's going to stay here while we go into the town with the dragon.
It's up to Gia.
Huh?
It's up to you.
I didn't hear what you said.
The rest of us are going into town. Do you want to stay in the tower with the dragon? Or do you want to come with the party into town, and the dragon follows at a safe distance, not coming into town, because dragons don't like to go into towns unless they're shapeshifted, generally.
I thought she was gonna do recon.
She could fly around, she could take a look out for cambions.
I want to be with her doing that.
Alright. It ultimately depends on whether or not you want to be in the tower or in the town. The dragon will be relatively close to you in either way.
I want to be with her, so whatever she wants.
Okay, dragon will be flying over town doing some recon.
Okay.
Could I ask for a scale? Not, I don't. The spell doesn't specify anything on it, but yeah. So I have locate animals or plants. I just describe the name or a specific kind of beast, but I imagine if I have a more familiarity, it could help in case there's a second dragon in the area. If I need to locate dragon.
That's the thing about beasts is a very specific type of creature.
I wouldn't work for a dragon.
Right.
Oh, you'd have to
Never mind.
choose what kind of...
Yeah, so beasts include normal animals like foxes and wolves and such like that. Pretty much any other monster you can think of falls under a different type.
Got it. All right. Never mind.
All right, so party's in Millstone. Is there anything anyone would like to do? Any NPCs you want to check on while here?
Trevor's actually going to send Dragon Gord to go find what was the rat guy?
Oh, that guy's too days travel away.
No. Gonna say he might have good information.
Yeah, rat guy's in Thig Boulder. You guys are in Millstone, which is a town to the north.
We're in a whole nother town. I guess I'll just send the dragon to kind of scout around.
All right. Gazra would ask if any of you guys want to check on the painted lady, or he seems to recall that Lacan had a associate in this town.
Well, I think
Mitriard did say she would be in town, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Did she? I thought she was gonna.
Well, she's gonna have to stop off at a town in general.
That's true. It's only been like an hour.
Couple, but yeah. So it's up to the party.
Yeah, I guess I'm trying.
Yeah, Gazril's under the control of the primary DM, so he's not going to be too forceful in deciding on where to go.
I guess I try and find her using the dragon gourd.
All right. You find her at a paint shop.
What is she doing at said paint shop?
She seems to be sitting on a stool, stirring a cup of tea.
What color's the tea?
Brown.
Like, can I see through it, or is it like really dark tea?
It seems to have enough solidness to it that you can't really see through the tea to the cup itself.
Can I do a perception check to see if it's paint?
From the outside of the paint shop, no.
The implication. Okay. I guess Trevor will walk in, and he's gonna ask how she's acclimating to actual life, outside the painting.
About as well as I did beforehand, at least as far as my memories are indicating. Already made friends here with the locals, the owners of the paint shop. Not much has changed in the 40 years since I recall being here last, or actually it would have been 20 years for me. Closer to 30 now I think about it. The math is a little wonky, what with me being a simulant and everything. Have created an exoskeleton for myself. The trick is I'm now trying to get the tea just right. It all comes down to getting the right color. And she takes a sip from the cup. Not quite right yet. And then you see her grab...
Can I do a perception now to see if it's ink?
It's definitely not ink, but you do see her grab at some paint to try and change the color a little bit.
Of the tea?
Yes.
Why does the color of the tea matter?
Are you there asking?
It's some kind of paint.
Actually, shit. Was he going off on his own?
That's up to him. Well, I guess that's up to you guys.
I informed everyone else. If they want to come along, that's up to them.
Okay, who wants to go talk to the painted lady?
I'll go.
I'll go.
I have questions for therapy as well for my shrub.
Okay. Jay, you going?
No. He's looking for the Cambion.
Okay. We'll take care of the painted lady first then, real quick.
So
yeah, she will explain.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
She would explain that it comes down to there's a degree of perception in it. So that way, the better painted an element is for her, the better it is for her. So if she can get the proper color of the paint of the tea right, then it'll be more flavorful. So much the same way is for example, if she paints a sword better, it will be sharper and sturdier.
Okay. Jesus Christ. I asked her if she knows any magic.
No, generally, magic was something I never had much of an interest in. The study and theory of it, absolutely, but spells myself, no.
I asked her if she has any way to locate, or would know of any way that we could locate a Cambion that's perhaps in the area.
I am not necessarily in touch with the seedy underbelly of this town, as small as it might be. If they were capable of shapeshifting, that would be a lot harder. Cultists are notoriously hard to point out if they're not wearing their cloaks and chanting, so I suppose I could look around a little bit to try and find them.
I'm actually gonna try. I asked her to come with us, and like also help us figure out like around the town because you might have better connections or is more well known to get more accomplished.
Well, she just got here as her paint self, and it's been 40 years. But
well, I mean,
she grew
they
up
wouldn't
here.
necessarily know she's what's it called? A paint version. Would they? Like, she's convincing enough to kind of look real, right?
I've already made it perfectly clear that I'm not Mitria. I am a construct of paint.
No.
Remember, I gotta scroll up to the names again.
I'm not a particularly dishonest person, and I recall the people who live here are very wholesome and welcoming, at least the first time I was here.
She's matriarch, remember?
Do you say that in character?
I wasn't the one that came up with that name, so no.
I did.
Would you have shared it in character then?
What? Oh,
Would you
yeah.
have shared it for?
Like, from now on, Roycard is, like, referring to her as matriarch, just because he thinks it's funny.
Sure, I'll say matriarch.
I can appreciate the humor and cleverness to it, but the thing is, I don't want to necessarily be regarded as the simulant of Mitria, even if that's what I am. I'd like to think I can grow beyond that, so I have actually picked a name for myself.
Oh. What you got?
Veluma.
Gorilla?
Veluma.
Nice to meet you. Veluma.
Likewise.
Cool.
I was so sure she said gorilla.
A combination of Velum and Luma, as in light, as in I have been enlightened.
Yeah, not the only one that's been enlightened recently.
It starts getting
Do you happen to know any therapy from your old life, by chance? But just real quick.
Oh yes, I know quite a few good therapists in New Pratch.
Oh,
I wonder if they're still
Do you know
practicing.
anything yourself? Any good
I can
ways
give
of dealing with unseen horrors?
Oh, unseen horrors, absolutely. I can tell you a little bit about some of my old husbands.
Well, Chuck Norris, has seen a lot of shit. He was at someone's houseplant in their bedroom.
I see.
Yeah, we just need to get him some help at some point. But, or that.
I can certainly talk to them if they like to spend some time with me as we try and figure things out together.
Yes, that would be a good idea. First, we need to find Spencer, the person that took care of him. Was his houseplant.
Yes, of course, I'll get in touch with the mayor of the town, let them know that Spencer has been kidnapped, and what to keep an eye out for.
All right, well, thank you.
Yes,
let us know.
Oh, in the meantime, I could share some of the money that I made in the meantime, but I thought you might find a little bit more use out of a certain magic item I came across in my discussions. Choice is
In the
yours.
few hours since we met.
I mean, it has been about 4 hours. That's plenty of time to get to know everybody here, make a small nest egg for myself, gather a few magic items, create an exoskeleton for myself, and start working on how I can alter my physiology.
Who?
I feel like if
Were
we gave
you?
you 48 hours, you would have already
kind
lived
of
5
like-
lives.
His like, head is spinning just from the list of things he said. And he's kind of intimidated.
As you should be.
At least this one's on our side for now. Yeah. Wow, that's no, normally people can't do that. That's incredibly impressive.
Did anyone watch Teen Titans growing up?
Yeah. Why?
This just reminds me of that final dude, Bruckogon. He was like originally a good guy, kinda, but goes ape shit. Turns into an ink monster.
Yeah, Teen Titans in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Voluma does say it's like, oh, it's nothing really. It's just talking to a few people. What's really interesting is the kind of things that the Smiths
Hold
here
on,
have
I'm
done with
losing you.
their paint shop, and she goes into like,
You're going
this-
robotic.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you fine, bro.
Okay. So yeah, she goes into a great detail about like the relatively mundane things the Smiths have done with their paint shop, and goes into a great amount of detail about the appreciation for like their dedication to their work and their craft and all that stuff. So for those of you in the know, again, this variant of Mitria puts far more interest in others than herself.
Me out of character being like, it's very interesting that there's a family called the Smiths that are on a paint shop.
Hmm?
With names originally coming from jobs. Anyway,
Mhm.
I don't have a response. I'm sorry. Take it away, Brandon.
Oh, can I do a persuasion to try and convince her? Like, would you be willing to maybe use your ink powers to make some like birds and squirrels and such that could search the town for us for signs of the Cambion?
I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to give sentience to just constructs like that all willy-nilly. That seems horribly irresponsible. I agree!
But you yourself are.
Yes, and
Are you
while I am
telling me-
grateful for you freeing me from my prison, but at the same time, you didn't know what I was capable of. I could have gone completely insane and murdered this entire town.
Yeah.
hmm.
But from what it sounds like, you'll be a great boon instead. It was a risk. It was a dumb not a mistake. It was a dumb thing we did, but it's been done, and you are now a boon. As it
Yes, I
seems you
wouldn't
are already
exactly
helping
create a
people.
shape-shifting bird that has a fraction of my intelligence. Who knows what it would get up to?
Yeah, based on what little you've already done in already so little time. Yeah, that's very fair. Let's avoid that. You mentioned you might have had an item though that would help us with this.
I'm sure it'll help in your adventures in general. And she presents a broom of flying.
A broom of flying.
Who wants to be a witch? We got a
I looked at the one that
flying.
was trying to capture brooms.
Requires attunement. This wooden broom functions like a mundane broom until you stand astride it and take the magic action to make it hover beneath you, at which time it can be ridden in the air. It has a fly speed of 50 feet. It can carry up to 400 pounds, but its fly speed becomes 30 while carrying over 200. The broom stops hovering when you land or when you're no longer riding it. As a magic action, you can send the broom to travel alone to a destination within 1 mile of you if you name the location and are familiar with it. The broom comes back to you when you take the magic action and use a command word if the broom is still within 1 mile of you.
So that I can call it.
Yes, you can send it to somewhere within 1 mile of you if you're familiar with the location, and then if it's at that location, you can say a command word and it will fly back to you.
So theoretically, I could like have it bring someone or something to or from me.
Theoretically,
like
yes.
And so that's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, if nobody else is going to take it, Trevor would definitely take it.
By all means.
Gazrol might suggest like possibly swapping in between the two of you until you get something better.
He's fine with that.
Yeah. So, yeah, possibly like leave it outside of attunement for the time being, or if you want to attune to it, he'll be cool with that. But he is saying it's like, I could use that occasionally. He is more like powerful in melee, so that room would certainly help, like getting towards flying enemies.
That's true.
He doesn't have Eldritch Blast like you do.
Still have no idea what you are as a Power Ranger, in or out of game.
I'm a warlock, but it's the what is it called? Legacy. It's from Valdez Spire. So it's the Legacy subclass, but it's very weird. So because I'm using Valdez, but we're using the 2024 rules. The old packs aren't the same. They're Eldritch Invocations, but they're not as strong. So, like, I have Pact of the Blade and Pact of the Chain, but, like, Pact of the Chain doesn't scale. And Pact of the Blade just adds your Charisma, but it doesn't, you don't get, like, extra attack and all that through Pact of the Blade or nothing. So it's kind of weird.
Okay. Yeah, it's just interesting. You have also a lot of fun flavor on it. For the sake of moving things along.
Very cool.
Just for other people, because it's just the two of us here. I'm not going to ask
everyone there but Ramirez.
Oh. Yeah. Coco, you have anything else to say then?
Wait, is Gia with us too as well? Or
I mean, so far it's looking good, so...
Yeah, I mean, if the dragon's flying over top of the town, where's Meowry?
Are you on the dragon? No. Maybe?
Because as a tabaxi, would you have the sense of smell to be able to maybe sniff out, like, a Cambion?
I don't think so.
I mean, if she's close enough to get the sulfur smell, sure.
Yeah, I guess.
Because we can maybe give her the broom and have her fly around and try and smell for sulfur.
I could just have my familiar be doing that too.
Can your familiar smell? I don't know if dragons can smell.
Of course they can. They have very high perception.
Okay.
I have a +3 perception on my bird.
What's the... Oh yeah, he's got a fucking +5 to perception. Holy shit.
Well, if Meowry is here, which I assume, and Coco too, anything you guys would like to add for Ask Paint Mitria? Or Velma, sorry.
Baluma.
Coco, if you're speaking, we can't hear you. You there, Coco? Because all we're hearing is your fan.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take that as a no. There's nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask like, hey, who's suspicious? Just to get like wrong. All right. I think we should return after to talk to her, and maybe see if we could smell around, find something, or see if we can stitch out any clues. Leave with like a hey, just let us know if you find anything. Poking around a little bit. greatly appreciate your help. I will find you here later after we're done finding things to hopefully help this plant overcome some things it's seen.
All right.
Trevor says when he comes back, he'll have a cup of tea with her.
All right. She thanks you for the offer. She wishes you guys all farewell. Says she looks forward to it. She does recommend that you check in with the Silver Dragon. He might have more help to offer you.
Really are fast. I don't like. He just walks out like, what the f is going on? How is someone this fast? And all right, we can go talk to Talon, I guess.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, just real quick, cutting over with Jay. Jay, how's Ramirez looking for the Cambion / cult members?
The first thing he's gonna do is go to the inn because the Cambion is pretty noticeable. And if they were around here, I feel like the innkeeper. Cambions do Cambions like to drink? Do devils like to drink?
Generally, yeah, they can appreciate a good alcohol.
Okay, yeah, he'll head to the He'll head to the inn and go up to the innkeeper and be like, you wouldn't happen to see any big red Cambions come in here lately? Just around, not necessarily today.
I've seen the occasional big red fella between hobgoblins, dragonborn, the occasional tiefling. I'm not sure what a Cambion is.
Any of them have wings, like a winged tiefling?
I've seen one winged tiefling before, but not recently.
Ramirez would know about Lobo, right?
You can make a history check.
Okay. 18.
Yeah, he kind of stuck out when you were in hometown. So you've seen him before. You shared a drink.
Tieflings kind of dressed similar similar to me with the kind of more deserty hat and attire.
Come to think of it, now that you mention it, he did.
I see Lobo's gotten around. You wouldn't, just a wild question. You wouldn't know of any cult locations? Any, like, rumors, maybe?
Rumors are one thing. Haven't heard anything of that. If I had anything substantial to work on, I certainly would have reported that to the town guard.
That seems, reasonable. Is there any shady people in the bar?
You do have like the occasion a couple guys off to the side like drinking alone. Hood's not up, but it's just like shady. Sure, might be criminals, might be cultists.
He'll head over and just sit down and be like, "Hey, good evening, gentlemen. What brings you to this fine bar? Could I get you a drink?"
Make a quick charisma check.
Charisma, alright. Charisma. Oh, general charisma. I'll use lucky on that. That fucking no.
Nope. Not with a 3 or a 6.
Okay. I'm gonna sleight of hand my guns out.
Okay.
Fuck, I'll use my heroic inspiration on this. 17.
Okay. How do you sleight of hand your guns out?
He just kind of reaches under his coats because they're relatively small guns, and he holds them in his hand. He's gonna try some intimidation since persuasion didn't work, and be like, kind of just like set one of his guns on the table and be like, we both know what kind of business y'all are into, so you're going to answer my questions or things are going to get very nasty. I'm looking for a Cambion. Can I make an intimidation?
Intimidation with disadvantage because these guys don't know what guns are.
Fair enough. 9. I'll use my full inspiration on this. I really want this to work.
Right.
I don't know why I thought it was going to be better than a 7.
Yeah.
Or can I just cancel out the 7 with my inspiration to make it a 15?
Sure.
Alright, so 15.
All right. They say, look, mate, I don't know who you all. I don't know what kind of business you think we're dealing with. You looking for a Cambion? I can assure you we don't know any of the sort.
Insight?
Mm-hmm.
15.
15. Yeah, these guys are up to something shady. Nothing to do with the Cambion you're looking for.
Okay, then, he'll be like, alright. Sorry for interrupting your lovely afternoon, gentlemen. And he'll leave. There's no leads here.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now I can cut over to Talon. Oh, Lacan. Good to see you, old friend. Vel, you're muted.
Yeah, sorry. My cat made a small mess. Hello. Been a little minute. Surprising law has happened.
Yes, I was proud of what you did with the attack on the city. I knew I could rely on you and your friends.
Is that why you had us here, or was there something else?
I did see in my scouting that there was a monster army amassing, that I knew that the city was going to be needing your help.
Ah,
So I sent you along your way, and it seems you've acquired quite the party of adventurers.
looks at the people around me. Yeah, certainly. They're interesting. You happen to have met that paint lady, Luma?
The Luma, yes. Freed from a painting. Curious choice. She doesn't seem particularly hostile or unstable. Not going to judge her too harshly based on her origin, if she seems to be a good enough person, which she is. But knowing the subject of the painting, she can be quite deceptive if she wants to be, so I'll err on the side of caution and trust her for now, but not going to be turning my back on her anytime soon.
That's certainly an interesting choice. To we admit. But so far, it seems like she can do some good. At the moment, Spencer, the artificer local here, has been kidnapped from their tower. So far, what we can find, they were kidnapped by Holt, possibly? A Cambion broke into the tower. Female or male, unsure, in armor with a club.
Well, I don't know of any Cambions in the area. I have, of course, heard rumors of cultists, but there's rumors of cultists in pretty much any town. It all comes down to whether or not it's paranoia or if there's any legitimacy to it. I'll certainly be putting an eye... I'll keep an eye out. I'll put my ear to the ground, see if I can't find anything about where a cult might be in the area, if they just passed through. Although, I did hear a rumor of some suspicious activity of cloaked figures heading to the west of here. I do have an
How long ago?
associate. It was about relatively recently. Normally, I don't pay too much mind to people walking around in cloaks because, let's be honest, your friend was cloaked for a little bit before he met up with you. Cloaks are a good way to keep the rain off your head as well as hide your identity, so...
Just a moment. I'll turn to Shuck. Shuck, how long ago was the kidnapping?
About 2 days ago.
And then it turned to Talon.
Yeah, the time frame seems to match up well enough. So,
All right. Well, whereabouts were
And
they?
you said now they're eastward?
they're to the west. So they would have
Westward.
been the towers to the east. You know, they
Mhm.
traveled west back to Millstone, and it seems that now he has rumors of some cloaked figures to the west of here.
Okay. So I guess that would be a
Do you know
good point
about
to
where? If they set
investigate.
up camp, or they're still just heading west?
The only thing really that I know that is interesting directly west of us is a small hidden temple where I have an associate hid out.
Well, that does sound like a cultist's hideout.
But if you have an associate there, they would reach out to you, wouldn't they?
They don't exactly have the best means of communication, especially if they got the drop on him. So, if you'd be so kind as to head over there, check it out, make sure that the temple is all okay, if it's not being attacked by anything, then fantastic. They probably passed over by the temple, not knowing it was even there. Maybe moved on through the swamp to avoid any prying eyes.
Given the direction of the temple that we have and the rough direction in which the blood spatter was going outside of the tower, does the direction like match or not necessarily?
The blood spatter was leading back to Millstone. From Millstone, we now have the rumor that they're going west.
Specifically, the blood spatter was moving to the group, and the group moved to Millstone, and which is to the west of the tower. And then these other cloaked figures are like moving westward, so vaguely in the same general direction.
Yeah, okay.
And the timeline matches up too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. For sure. We can definitely do that. Who is your associate? So we know who to reach out for, try and find who's friendly.
Are you familiar with Nagas?
I was a player? Absolutely not. What is that?
So he'll
Isn't that
explain
a frequent type of monster?
So he'll explain a Naga is a form of celestial, is a giant hyper-intelligent snake.
I don't think I am. And one sec, sorry.
Yeah, so he'll explain that his friend is named Issue. And as with many Nagas, or at least the good-aligned ones, he was appointed long ago to guard a sacred treasure.
Hmm. Does he have any information? Is everyone here?
Jay, you here?
No, because he doesn't know about the silver dragon.
Alright, that's fair. Well, at least Gazrul and everyone else is here. I think Meowri is just kind of elsewhere since I haven't heard from Chia for the past hour.
Yeah, she's passed out. Sorry. So I assume she's with the
Oh.
dragon at this point.
That's fair.
Okay.
Do we know what the type of artifact that was guarded
I'm
is?
here.
Hello. Does Chia want some coffee?
I'm with the dragon. I don't
Okay.
know.
Just up in the sky.
Basically. But yeah, like, do we have any inclination on knowing what the artifact might be, and if it might be to like any use to the cultists for some kind of ritual? Because so far we have like an artificer on the loose, potentially a Cambion working with them. So,
Well, I don't know exactly how useful it will be to the cult beyond just being generally powerful. He understandably wants to keep hush-hush about the details, but I was able to glean about... They are remaining items from a team of very powerful individuals called the Sentinels. Multicolored individuals. Different colors to their armor.
Trevor immediately looks towards Gazrul, like remembering that he said something about the Sentinels.
Yeah,
And,
Gazrul looks back at you.
He asked, when I find out this history, am I going to regret wielding this power?
Gazril takes a deep breath on that one. You killed a lot of my people, but so have a lot of others. I don't think there's many people who've necessarily regretted killing hobgoblins, at least until the hobgoblins get their revenge.
He just kind of nods in acknowledgement and kind of asks everybody, like, what's the plan? Should we regroup with the dragon and go there before anything happens to him?
Are you talking about the dragon that's flying overhead right now?
Yes. Like, leave the town and take the dragon and go towards the ruins. Or should we seek out this silver dragon?
I...
No, we shouldn't.
I would strongly suggest that the young dragon stay here in town, because presently Thegbolder is left unguarded because you're out here doing, granted, important jobs, but we do still have that monster army to worry about, and while the small order is quite capable, they are still a group of only 5 men.
I guess Trevor just kind of acknowledges, and he looks to the party and kind of asks, what do they want to do?
Gazril, of course, votes to go check out the temple.
Yeah, we should definitely go check out the temple. For flavor, I might stop by my house, grab a couple herbs, but nothing important.
Yep. Gaz will also point out that tactically speaking, it is a good idea to have the dragon be more mindful of like the town and Thegbolder, making sure that the monster army doesn't attack in the meantime while the party is off doing other things.
Actually, before we leave to Shuck, do you want to accompany us on this or stay here? You can stay at my house, or you can go with Veluma for a bit. She can probably help you with some of what you've seen.
I'll probably go with Veluma. If she leaves town, I'd like to have her point me in the direction of some therapists. Also, like, I don't know, maybe she can get in contact with you, or like get some word if you guys do find Spencer, and then I can just come right back, or I don't know. She seems really well connected and informed.
Yeah, she might even be able to help you herself. Was part of what I was hoping for. Very well. I will show my shack too. Like, this is here too. It's a nice little place. And if you need to have some quiet.
Does seem like a very peaceful place. A lot of nice crossbreeds in here.
Mm-hmm. Good for studying. Thinking.
I think I'll still go with Veluma. I don't want to be left alone with my thoughts for too long.
That's fair. All right. Then we'll catch you when we're back, and hopefully we'll have Spencer for you.
All right. They wish you luck. Anything else the party wants to do before heading off to the temple?
By any chance, are there any watchtowers or guard stuff that might have spotted a flying creature coming out of the tower?
The tower is too far away to have necessarily seen that, especially in the middle of the night.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, no, never mind then.
Alright. Okay, and in that case, for right now, the party can level up to level 4.
All
Oh
right.
God, you're gonna make me look through all the feats, aren't you, Eric? Ah! How dare you? I'm mildly inconvenienced.
Wait, we get a feat at level 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Standard.
well, I guess I'm getting tough then.
Go for it.
Do I roll? Nah.
That's a really cool feat, but it's not very good. Bounty Hunter. It gives you you can knock anyone out no matter what. It gives you basically a hunter's mark without the extra damage, and you perfectly remember the name and face of every person you've met.
Huh, some of these seats are like first level only, which is interesting.
Oh, the origin feats?
Seats in general. And then most other ones are level 19. Okay, cool. I guess not.
All right. And for the sake of everyone's convenience, to avoid any sort of headaches, the party can also benefit from a long rest.
Does it always look like that?
Prestidigitation? Let's see here. You can create an instantaneous, harmless sensory effect.
Does it always have the wand, or is that because I'm a freaking Power Ranger?
Well, I mean, that's just the icon for Foundry.
It definitely feels very Power Ranger esque. Had me giggling.
And it's a little bit more magical girl, but that's also what the legacy is supposed to
Well,
evoke.
yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Yeah.
I
Like,
can
damn,
get
why does
Gun
it-
Mage.
Oh, is that a feat?
Yes, it's from Valda's.
Let's see here. What exactly does Gun Mage do? Gun Mage Adept. Proficiency with 4 simpler martial firearms at your choice. You can use a firearm as a spellcasting focus. All spells with the Renaissance tag are added to your class's spell list if they are a level for which your class gets spell slots. Use your spellcasting ability for these spells. You either learn the Concealed Shot or Finger Guns cantrip, your choice, which don't count against the number of cantrips known. You learn 4 spells of your choice that you cast with the Renaissance tag. If you prepare these spells, blah, 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 blah. I mean, sure, I guess. I guess we could use this as an opportunity to maybe test those Renaissance spells.
I think I've got one with I think Chromatic Bullet is Renaissance. Yeah, so Chromatic Bullet and Conjure Cover are both Renaissance.
Right. Chromatic Bullet, I did not know that you had. And Create Cover. Honestly, like, that's not too insane.
No, neither of them seem that bad. I like an extra 2d4 damage is fine for a first level spell.
Right. Yeah, it's not so much the if they're over or underpowered, it's more so about, like, being appropriate. Like, would they really have, like, gun-oriented magic yet? which create cover again is like I don't think that's like they would wait too long to create that kind of spell.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm willing to say like I'm in the mood to say fuck it. Like if you want to take some Renaissance spells,
Alright, then I will do Gun Mage. What is the difference? Okay, there's literally no difference. Select.
I haven't even gone through all these, but I might just take the elemental one so that nothing has resistance to my cold spells.
seems
I can do
sensible.
one more touch.
Alright, I've gotta get all the Renaissance spells now. Indium.
Things have been surprisingly automated, so I imagine it might automatically reroll ones as well. Wardian Flare V4. This description is not part of SRD, so you have to enter it yourself. Thanks.
Okay, I've gotta go and look through.
Oh,
Where is
Upcaster. You can
it?
expend 2 spell slots at the same level to create a spell slot higher. Ooh. Yeah. Grab that elemental and call it a day. It's fun.
Conjure Cannonball eventually. But it's gonna take a bit. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a spell a little bit more like that, as I'm worried about like the verisimilitude.
I don't know how long this I don't know what level we're going to.
Roughly 8.
Okay, so I don't know if Rangers even get. I don't know what level Rangers get because it's a level 3 conjuration.
Yeah, you should get it by level 8.
Okay. There actually aren't too many Renaissance spells that I'm seeing. Like, yeah, because I don't got level 2 spell slots yet, so I don't get like instant reload or anything. Yeah. Once I get level 2, I'll get a lot more spells, but level 1 Renaissance just seems to be Conjure Cover and Chromatic Bullets.
I'm at 40 hit points, level 4. Is that okay, or do I need to like bulk up even more?
No, that seems reasonable. My character's at 48.
I'm
Okay.
at 31. What?
Gonna say I got 35. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
40
there's like no Renaissance spells, but
Okay, so I can kind of frontline,
Low?
sort of.
How high is your AC? Are you just in robes?
Yeah, for now I'll just have 12, which is just my dex.
I'm sorry, Coco. I completely forgot you were supposed to get a magic item as an upfront payment for this job.
I've been running around butt naked for this whole time.
Yeah, you're like, hold on, wait, you gotta get armor from the Artificer Tower, and then get armor.
No, it's specifically from Talon. He was supposed to give you as payment for going to check on his friend.
I thought we would find it in the tomb. Okay.
Yeah. I do get to prepare Conjure Cover and Chromatic Bullet for free now, though. So that's nice.
That's
Cool.
pretty good.
If you want to make up for the other spells, you could probably cast those twice for a long rest.
I don't get to cast them for free. They still take my spell slots. I just can prepare them.
Alright.
Also, have you seen that Valdus come with a new feat where you can basically allocate a spell slot per, like a spell per spell slot instead? So
Interesting.
so if you have like lots of spells that you want to use but you can't prepare all of them at once just because like known spells are limited, you can use that.
Well, like, so there's like 2 level 2 Renaissance. So once I get level 2, I can prepare 4 Renaissance spells for free. 2 of them are going to be Chromatic Bullet and Conjure Cover. Then I'll have Instant Reload, and then there's another one. It may be Jam, but Jam isn't very useful, it seems, because we're not going out to other people's guns. So, but Instant Reload seems good. And then there may be one other. So right now I'm just looking through stuff. I need to.
So, Coco, you were given Dragon Scale Mail.
That's medium armor, right?
Yes.
No.
Very rare, requires attunement. Dragon Scale Mail is made of the scales of one kind of dragon. Sometimes dragons collect their cast-off scales and gift them. Other times, hunters carefully preserve the hide of a dead dragon. In either case, Dragon Scale Mail is highly valued. While wearing this armor, you gain a +1 bonus to armor class. You have advantage on saving throws against breath weapons of dragons, and you have resistance to 1 damage type determined by the kind of dragon that provided the scales. It was a silver dragon, so you have resistance to cold damage.
Ooh.
Additionally, you can focus your senses as a magic action to discern the distance and direction to the closest dragon within 30 miles of yourself that is of the same type as the armor. The action can't be used again until the next dawn.
Okay. Oh, so now I have 17 AC. Goddamn. Yeah, so the next 2 feats I might want to go for are either Polearm Master, simply because that would allow me to both have reactions and
Yep, and I can't do Chronomancy.
stuff. And maybe also Medium Armor Mastery, simply because that would bump my HC at 18. So I could use the full +3 of my dex. Oh, I only have +2 for dex. Never mind then. Yeah, it should be fine.
Should I pick a bear or an ape for my?
I feel like we're going to be underground a lot, so there's not going to be a lot for the ape to climb. But I don't. What kind of moves does the ape have too?
They're all pretty basic. Those. I haven't even really been transforming much. I was trying to find them for abilities, but
I was gonna say if it has some kind of grapple or something, that'd be pretty cool. Turn into an ape and just
Higher
grab a
strength.
dude up.
I could throw a rock. That's fist and rock for the ape.
Fist and rock.
I'll grab wolf. Oh, never mind. The new wolf doesn't have keen smell. What the fuck?
It really should.
What the fuck,
Like,
dude?
why? Why'd they remove all that stuff from these beasts?
Is it at least like a dire wolf or something? Is it more useful in combat or no?
Okay,
Just-
I may not take. I I mean, I'll take gun mage. Doesn't seem very useful right now.
Because I feel like we should add that if I don't know.
Honestly, most of the CR1 halves are either swarms or aquatic. They just took everything away from stuff. Like the old warhorse used to have a trampoline charge. That's not there anymore. I will get.
Maybe I'll take sharpshooter.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna take sharpshooter.
If it's easy to drag and drop, could I get an ape and a wolf?
Yep.
Simple and get moving on. Already picked out my spell. And I need to try and figure out that feat.
Do I need to place my token?
Yep, just around gas roll, please.
It's adding too much to the what's it called? Yeah, it's only supposed to be a plus.
All right, so we'll just have to check into things, and this is regularly going to be forgotten. But anytime I roll a 1 when casting cold, it deals a 2. And
Your snowballs always have at least one rock in it.
yeah, and I ignore resistance to cold damage.
Wait, no. Yeah, that's fine. That's-
I'm getting really good at making snowballs. Much and long rest that.
Yeah, my
it
weapon
does.
my weapon attack roll would be the same as my spellcasting bonus, or would it be my would it just be my charisma modifier?
So your spell attack roll modifier is your spellcasting modifier plus proficiency. So if you're using your charisma on as your bonus to roll, then it would be the same as your spell attack modifier.
Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't doing you too much. I wasn't sure if it was a +4 or a +6.
Yeah. Do that.
That's kind of what I was thinking after I started hearing his voice. I was
I
just picturing
thought
a
of
little
Morty.
mandrake running around.
I
I just
thought
couldn't
of
think of the
Morty.
fucking name of it.
For some reason, the voice you did, Eric, it sounded just like Morty from Rick and Morty.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was thinking.
We'll find Chuck Norris later.
What's funny is we just left it with like one of the world's smartest people too. We're gonna come back and they're gonna have fucking portal guns or something.
Dude, Chuck Norris is going to be an asset to this party. Just you wait.
realize it's like making a dog more sentient. Like, did y'all ever heard about the dogs that they teach language to more, and how the dogs get depressed to figure out their dogs? That's a real thing.
Like what do you
I
mean?
have
I'm never
not.
gonna have problems and such.
Because
Yeah,
they
I
realize
could
they're
see it.
not human or whatnot, and they think
Yeah,
they
they
are.
can't do all the stuff. Yeah.
And then the dog literally was touching buttons and be like, "What is my existence for?" and all this stuff. I was like, "Dog, the dog is having a existential crisis right now."
You pass butter.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've given this perfectly good dog depression.
What is my purpose?
So now you've given that to a plant, pretty much.
Come on, Chuck. In and out, 20-minute adventure. Easy peasy. Oh, jeez, Voluma.
Oh my
we
god,
have-
you're right. She's like a rake. Holy shit.
That's what I was saying. Like, we might have really fucked up, y'all. Like, maybe we shouldn't have left the existential crisis fucking traumatized plant with the super smart lady, but
Who's also might have an existential crisis.
Yeah. And I guess they might come for each other.
You have
Okay.
a lady who was literally a painting.
who's
And
already accomplished more than us since we met in the last like 4 hours.
Yeah, and then you have the existential crisis plant. Now they're having existential crises together.
Yeah, yeah. Mm. We're gonna come back and she's gonna go all Akira on us.
Now, don't spoil anything.
Alright, I'm leveled up.
All right.
I'm also leveled up.
Once everyone's leveled up, just place your tokens on the map right around Gazril.
Got a few tokens. Alright, here's Lacan. Don't have him anymore. We got Raven. We're good. It's so weird that they removed that. Oh well.
Go. How's it going for you and Chia?
I'm catching her up on what I did for her level up.
Oh boy.
And I gave her the Boons of Recovery feat. Because I saw that, and considering how squishy she is, she'll need it.
How much HP does she have?
It says level 19.
16.
What?
16.
Required level 19? Why is it available then if it's a level 19 locked?
Well, because now the feats are also, like, the boons are also feats.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Oh, so that's not something she can choose.
Right.
Fuck. Then never mind.
Yeah, drag and drop.
There's another feat that you can choose instead that also allow you to heal yourself with like with your hit dice's bonus action. I forgot the name. In the feat section, going to companion. Wait, isn't there a place in the character sheet where you can just like browse the feats available?
Should be.
Maybe level up there was one.
Yeah, no, but I fuck up because like I gave her a boon and not a feat, which I'm like.
I found it.
Let's
did
see
I
here.
say?
General
That's a
feats.
You got it? Because Valdez also have their own stuff, so no origin.
Durable.
It was durable?
Yeah.
Isn't durable much worse than tough?
Tough is 2 HP every level. Durable is +1 to con, advantage on death saving throws, and as a bonus action, you can expend one of your hit die, roll the die, regain a number of hit points equal to the roll.
Mm-hmm. So basically, you get a bonus action heal if you need. It's in what folder was it?
It's under the feats for the player's handbook.
Player's handbook sheets. Loading the blue sheets. There you go. And you search. What was it?
Durable.
Durable. So just type durable in the search bar and it should give you the. Yeah, durable there. Drag and drop. Look at your moving away and look at your. This. Oh, you already are. So it should drop here. It did not. Oh yeah. Okay, complete. There you go. You got it. And in spells, I added you Mage Hand and Cantrip. And where is it? Mage Armor.
Okay.
There you go.
Thanks.
So you'll be a little bit more durable. Okay. Now we just drop the tokens on the map.
Charlie, how well do you think you'll be able to help out with this fight? You think you can handle the big guys?
Yeah, I can handle all that.
Okay, and I'll take care of the smaller ones.
Yeah.
What? What? Okay.
Okay, so as the party is coming from the east, heading this way along the path, the party notices the sound of rumbling coming from this general area. When they go to check, they see some familiar harpies coming up over the tree line, followed immediately by the allies who are technically following them, but that's not exactly how the tokens look. Need everybody to roll for initiative.
Oh no! Anything but that. Don't forget advantage. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at all them 20s and above.
And I just natively have advantage on my roll.
Why do we have advantage on initiative?
Because you're standing near me and I have the weapon of warning.
Ah, so yeah, just
As long as you're in, I think, 15 feet.
22.
30 feet. 30 feet.
Okay. Oh yeah, so everybody around you gets it.
It's like a paladin.
You are here with a 22.
Yes, that's the first thing I rolled.
And what's the second thing you roll?
Yeah, it like plays a flute noise instead of glow when like enemies are near.
These are really sharp, see?
Ha! Alright, Brandon, you're up first. You got some ogres and you got some harpies.
I think we're gonna text this guy.
Don't suppose the harpies are still damaged.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a day ago. Technically 2.
Love it. Oh.
24. I'm assuming that hits that big boy.
It should. Charlie, if you'd be so kind as to take care of the ogres for me.
Yes, yes.
7.
Which one did he go after?
And
Southern one.
Okay.
how much does text do now? Again, a D6. D6. So plus a D6. 11.
All right.
Measuring something out. Don't worry about it.
the orb.
I can take care of the ogres largely.
Okay.
Ogres are pretty dumb, yeah.
Ogres are very dumb. They are very dumb and very angry. That is their main gimmick.
Right. Yeah, no, so I'll relay to my party, like, hey, focus on the harpies. As much as you can.
Okay. Anything else for Trevor?
No. Trevor's just like really locked in shooting that Eldritch Blast at that ogre. You
Cool.
can hear him over the over his firing of the blast.
Chia?
Oh,
Hi.
can I bless these three,
Which are you blessing?
please?
The frontliner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See here, is bless function any differently? Or
I'll cast it.
let's see here. You bless 3 creatures of your choice whenever a target makes a attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends. They can roll a d4 and add that number to the rolled attack or saving throw. Cool.
Wait, it's up to 3.
Yep.
Yes, that's why I chose 3
Yeah.
people.
Can't you apply the effect to people?
No.
Let's see here. Where's the blessed icon?
I got it. Don't worry.
Oh, thank you.
There's a little like drop down menu where you can select effects and you can like select the targets on which you apply it.
Nifty. Anything else?
No.
Cool. Coco, what's Riker doing?
So I need to get around there. That would be a bad idea if I just get myself lofted. So I can move 30 feet in front, 30 feet. Fuck, it's still too far away. So I could get there. Okay. So I'm going to. Yes.
I would think presumably the ogres will be moving towards us. So if you just want to hold action until
Hunker down.
Yeah,
I thought we
don't
were
move
focusing on the
there.
harpies.
I don't advise moving up there.
Well, also you know that the harpies don't really have like much in the way of ranged attacks.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just chill touch from afar. So I guess I'll try to aim for the harpies first, trying to drop them a little bit. Do they have different colored bases?
Yeah, that's for our memory because the harpies song not just affects humanoids, also affects giants. The harpies are luring the giants towards you guys.
Oh, so we need to focus on the harpies. Okay, then I'll just yeah, I'll chill touch this one. Target this. Chill touch. No bonuses, so just regular attack. 14 hits.
They have color range.
Mhm.
That's
And that's 5 damage? I rolled a 1 on the d4, goddamn.
2 and 4 chances.
a shame you don't have my extra snowball rock.
Wait, no, is chill touch a d4? No, it's supposed to be a d8, what? Why do I have plus a d? Oh no, that's my roll to hit! Oh, the 1 is the bless. Okay. Okay, so 14 hits?
Yes.
Okay. Regular damage. That's -6.
Okay. Cool. Anything else?
I guess I'll just move away a little bit so I don't like stay packed with everybody, just in case they have like bulk attacks.
Oh shit, I didn't think of that.
But that's about it.
I thought everyone swung that, which is why I stayed.
I assume they can throw rocks and that kind of shit, so.
Oh, well, I didn't know. Wow.
I was here. Yeah, fuck it. That's 30, right? Yeah, 30. Hey. Okay. All good.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Cool. Gazroll's moving over there. Targeting that asshole. As he pulled the inventory correctly. Trident. Attack. Normal. 16 will hit. Damage real quick. Normal. For 11 damage against that guy.
Goddamn.
And, let's see here, just about double checking on how that exactly works. Con save. Gotcha. See, Constitution.
Does it grapple?
Does what grapple?
The trident.
Nope. Topples, though. Fuck. No, it doesn't. Ah, well, it's still airborne. Whatever. Fuck them. Vil, your turn.
Light growth. Da. Yeah, sure. Go there. DC 14, perceive it for wisdom, perception, or survival. 2d4 damage for every 5 feet. And I will send. Oh, hold on.
It's one of my favorite
Right.
druid spells.
Damn.
It's everyone's favorite druid spell.
It's so good.
Well, heat metal is everyone's favorite druid spell. Can't select this to delete it. There we go. Okay. All right. Familiar is going to move up there and give the help action against this. That's my turn.
Cool. Let's see here. Charlie, it's the ogre to the north.
Yeah. And he's got to go around that tree, right? Or could he just stomp right through it?
Oh, he can stomp right through it.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna move through that. That is because that'd be 20 feet right there.
It's difficult terrain.
Yeah, so you have half movement.
Let's see.
Oh, he has a walk speed of 40 feet, so.
So I guess he just
if it
makes-
affects anything, he'll be making wisdom saves on each of those takes damage
So
against the song.
I'd say that the song would like drop after he'll get through and then the song will drop on him.
So about he can move about right there in the tree.
Sure.
Well, that's just to see it. So I think they take the damage no matter what.
Yeah. So he's like like right here, right?
He moves 20, so he'll take 4
do that
instances of it. So 8.
Yeah, he would be
84.
one more up. He would be like right here.
Unless he wants to dash.
Unless he wants to dash, that is true. He could dash. So dashing would be 80, right? So that made his 40, correct?
Yeah, so he could easily make it like right down here to me.
2.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. And he's gonna take the damage. So let's
Hold
see.
on. Does he
He
go
has to
out
do-
straight, or does he also clip these ones?
He just runs right through it. He's a big guy.
Draw me a line.
Let me show you. He just went like this, and then moved down. right there. So it's basically
Okay,
just
we'll start at 6. That's fine. So
and he has to make DC 14 wisdom saves.
no, it was to perceive it. He was
he
gonna
ain't
try and
gonna
perceive
try
it.
to perceive it. he's not even gonna think about it. They're
He's gonna
ogres.
take 28 damage.
Okay.
Yep, they are big dumb ogres. They are really angry. They're ready for a fight.
That's it. All he knows is he's ready to hit something.
Mm-hmm. But that was the dash action, so he can't attack me. Jay, what are you doing?
Alright, so Ramirez is gonna back up. He's going to bonus action Hunter's Mark this guy.
And sharpshooter allows you to ignore cover.
Yes.
Cool.
And then he's gonna shoot with his serpent rifle. Fuck! Actually, wait, it's long rest. I get my heroic inspiration back. 17. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Damage. So 2d6 plus 1d6 plus 1d6 plus 1d8. I rolled only one, so it doesn't get the extra poison. So that's 13 damage against this dude.
All right.
That was action, bonus action, movement, so that will be my turn.
Okay, let's see here. Next up, this harpy is going to be flying right over there. She will have to dash for it, so that's all she can really do. Next up, ogre.
Me, Trevor.
Yep, it's this guy.
And I'm trying to see which harpy. Okay, I see. He's not gonna try. I don't think. Well, hold on. He can't. Just trying to look right quick at something. Yeah, because he's under that spell, I don't think he would move right this second.
Nope, but he can still use a javelin.
True.
Yep, he can try to make an attack against literally anybody, but it will be at disadvantage.
Let's see.
Which could include harpies.
No.
Nope, because they're charmed.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He's gonna just try to hit Coco's character because he sees his. Well, no. He's gonna try to be the first person that hits him. So it's you. It's you, Eric. You're the first person he could see, I believe. Wait, is he in visual range of anybody? I'm trying to see who he would see, like who he could actually see.
Well, I'm technically behind cover.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to figure out who he could actually see. And the ones down south he can see, that's why I was thinking Coco's character because that's who he could see, or he might be able to see Gia. But I think she's behind cover to all three of them. Ain't that a tree
Well-
right here?
Well, so the thing is that these guys are technically behind cover a little bit from the tree, which I would say he can see over,
Yeah.
and he's already thrown at disadvantage, as opposed to me, who I'm behind his buddy. So,
I think he's going to try to go for Brandon, just because Brandon's right there. He can't see in front of his buddy Gweld. That's what I'm actually not looking at the trees as cover on that one. I'm looking at his buddy as cover on that one. It's going to be a disadvantage though, so he shouldn't hit. But yeah, he's probably going to target Brandon. I mean, target him. Just because he's going to try. And then we got to roll it at disadvantage. Did it pop up? Yeah. Attack. Disadvantage. Oh shit. Does an 18 hit? Brandon?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's cool. It's cool.
Don't apologize. Murder him.
12 damage.
Uh, I'm still looking good.
I was trying to do it eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
And I passed my con save. See, we're all good here. Where's the D4 from? What? Oh, I'm blessed. That's right. I was like, I shouldn't have that.
And let's see here. Next up will be this harpy up here, who is going to be going towards. Yep. Gonna be dashing right over here. Now it's the ogre that's right here in the middle.
And that is his harpy, so I had to look, see whose harpy is what. Okay, so let's do the measurement tool. His regular. So that would be his regular movement, and then if he took the dash,
Oh, nope, sorry.
he would just
The-
be outside the circle.
No, sorry,
wait.
the ogre that just attacked is the one that is with that harpy. This ogre right
Oh.
over here is with this one.
Oh, so he can't move. He ain't gonna move either. He'll do a thing too.
Yep.
He's probably going to target Coco just with his javelin, and he's not gonna move. So I'm gonna let him target. He's just targeting randomly whoever's he can see. That's the way they're doing. They're not smart creatures.
That's why they're enlisted.
And it's at disadvantage because he's so far. Oh, not the damage roll. I didn't want to do the damage roll. My bad. Does 15 hit Coco? Or Rickard?
Not anymore. 17.
Okay, so don't hit. Yay.
Oh.
That's his turn.
Okay. And last up will be the last harpy, who is going to be traveling at the other direction, which will be over here. And then we have the one last ogre, little blue guy down at the bottom.
Yeah, I got to do his regular. That's his regular movement because it's difficult terrain, which is half, right? Let's see.
I'll just count when you're done.
Oh, well, I'm trying to make sure for my own. So that right there would be that. And if he dashed, he would just make it right outside the circle again. So, like right here. That's as far as he can get to
So,
with movement.
are we counting tiles across for 40, or do we count the number of tiles he runs through?
I'll say the number of tiles, so that'd be 4, 5, 6, 7.
So, I figure you could use the measuring and just kind of.
Four.
Then divide by 5.
And 48, yeah. Whoa.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
still looking at what magic she has access to. Don't worry, Shia. I don't think this is going to be worth your time.
45 damage?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm dead. God
Like
damn.
when they cross through the entire radius of a spike growth, it
I know.
kind of hurts.
Yeah.
Kind of a dumb ogre. So, I mean, he's not a smart man. He just knows run.
That said, that was also 8 instances of wisdom checks. They're probably not charmed.
Yeah, I'm saying for the sake of like Charlie's convenience that as soon as they pass through the spike growth, they're no longer charmed by the harpies. But they wouldn't exactly necessarily be immediately hostile to the harpies, because as far as the bird ladies are concerned, those guys were just singing some pretty music. We're the ones attacking them.
Yeah, we just heard his poor feet all to hell. He's just got nubs now.
Are they bloodied yet? Is that one at least?
Both of the ones out of the spike growth are bloodied. Also, it's Brandon's turn.
Cool.
Yeah. I guess I tell you to hide behind me, and me and Dragon Gold are gonna engage the harpies.
Just to maintain concentration for a little bit.
11 plus the D6 for. Oh wait, no, that's not what I hexed. But I will add a D8 with my what's it called? My battle dice. I'll use one of my battle dice. Which I rolled an 8. So that's 19 to this harpy. And Dragon Gourd is going to multi-attack bite with the same one as well. Does a 13 hit?
The harpy? Yeah, 13 hits harpies.
Okay. It'll be a 4, and then the second bite. 20. Pretty sure that hits. So 9.
Oh, bearing in mind, these
19.
guys are like 40 feet up in the air.
Oh, so I couldn't have hit him with my sword?
Correct.
Okay, but the dragon could still bite.
Assuming it's fast enough.
It
has 60-foot fly speed, so it should be able to fly up there and hit him.
Okay, so the dragon did 9, and I guess Trevor will Eldritch Blast them.
Okay.
If I can get him to fall asleep, that'll be some nice damage from the fall.
6 damage to this RP plus 9, so 15.
Okay. Anything else?
I think that's it. Yeah.
Gia.
Yes. Yes. How much is it?
1 square is 5 feet. So 10-foot cube would get both of the harpies. Or you can get like harpy and I'm up there, so should be fine.
But I hit more people.
Up to you then.
Never mind, I do this. Where is this? No, that's fair. Oh yeah, sure, I'll do this. Is it working?
You have to target. So press T to target.
T.
And then attack. You can only target
The
one.
one.
You can only target one attack.
Okay.
Just attack. Normal. You rolled it, okay?
Yeah.
And the other one? Just like T the other one? Press T?
I did.
There you go.
So now I got this one.
That's a crit. So roll crit damage for this one. Damage. Crit damage. And should be able to apply to this.
Why are you not? Then this one I got a 9. The other one.
Yeah,
I
so
don't get it.
the top one didn't.
Why did I roll twice? It feels like I cheated.
It's once per people in the thing.
But the top one is not crit, so it's a 7. I thought it was 7.
You roll 1 per people in
So
this
they
one.
cannot crit because there's no attack roll. Is the thing.
Why do you have an attack from them?
Because you told me to.
Then what do they have to do? Deck save? I'm confused.
There's no save. It's
No.
just guaranteed damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
magic
okay.
missile.
Then it's just
AoE.
half of the 14. It's a
It's
7.
a 7. Get in.
You know your spells.
Bo. Bo.
Speaking
Yeah,
of knowing
that's it.
your own spells, Coco, it's your turn.
Yeah, remove your template as well.
I don't know how to do that.
Click
I'll
on
get it.
Measuring.
Measuring.
No, button.
Measuring.
No.
Measuring.
Yeah, that's fine. He took care of it. Yeah.
No.
You created it.
No.
Click in there, delete.
Oh.
There you go.
Wait, should I have to live?
You can move if you want to. We've established that the harpies are high up in the air, correct?
Yes.
Okay, question. If I flesh rip, instead of moving the creature 30 feet closer to me, can I just slam them on the ground?
Why can't
I'll say sure.
Okay. Then I'll just do that. Flesh ripper against it. Up. Attack. All 11 hits.
It does.
Okay.
Whee!
And then it needs to make, what is this? Strength save? I forgot. Yeah, strength saving throw.
Strength save. Normal. 7.
Okay, then it gets slammed onto the ground, and it takes that from the attack plus whatever fall damage it takes.
Okay, it takes 14 damage in total. And it is prone next to you.
How's it looking?
1 sec. Not bloodied.
Fuck.
Remember, they're chunky.
Well, at least it's on the ground, so that'll be easier for the next attack. Okay. Do you need help over there?
What, me?
Yeah.
No. No.
Yeah, and Ramirez is providing covering fire towards for Gazrel.
Telling if
Anyways.
being sarcastic.
Alright, that attack does not hit.
When he said no.
So that means it's my turn to do some shit.
Yes.
If you talk to Harpy... Oh, the Harpy's 40 feet up. Oh, shit. Oh.
Oh, the harpy right next to me moved down to try and make a claw attack.
Oh, okay. Because I was doing the help action with Unfamiliar on that one, but that was also before I knew it was so high.
That's alright, it still helps. 18 hits for 18 damage. Goddamn my huge ass character sheet. And then I get to make another attack against him. Also with advantage. 19 damage. 11 damage. Yeah, that should be a dead ass harpy. Alright, and that is my 2 attacks. fuck it. I'll use a action surge.
I could ice knife those.
That's right. I can soften them up for you real quick. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll go for Trident. We'll say I picked it up. Attack. That's a normal. 29 does hit. No. For 14 damage against that ogre.
Are we sure 29 will hit?
I mean, if you want me to throw something at you with a 30 armor class, I can do
No.
that. Okay, that is it for Gazrel's turn. Phil.
Cool. I will chuck a knife at the blue one. Up there, so I can also reach that one. Forget that spell. Heck. 19 to hit the ogre.
Definitely hits. The other one makes a 19 on the dex save.
So it's saber suck, I guess.
Yeah.
They both need to roll on the dex, though.
Oh, okay.
So 3 on the initial hit, 12 if they fail.
Okay, normal dex save. Let's see, that's 3. So, how much damage for the one guy? Because he took the full damage.
15. The guy takes none. Actually, hold on a sec. Mine, it was just 3. Okay.
He's a dead one. Okay.
Yeah, that's one down. All right. Yeah, that's my turn. The Raven will give a help action against this ogre, I guess.
Cool. All right, next up is the ogre that's right next to me. Go on, hit me, Charlie.
I'm going to. Okay.
Kratom! Kratom! It'll be funny.
Let's go. Let's do attack. Normal.
No.
22. Damage. 15.
Nice.
Because I'm pretty sure 22 hits anybody in this party.
Should.
Doesn't it, Curdy?
Really? Oh, well, Cardi
Actually-
different.
Actually, now it does. He's lost all his shit.
Yeah, true. Cardi had one time the best AC ever.
Speaking of broken
Oh.
characters, Jay, it's Ramirez's turn.
He's not broken. 15
At.
at this ogre.
Okay.
For 10 damage.
Okay.
Is he still alive?
Yep.
Cool. 24 for just a d6 for 7 damage.
Bloop.
Bang bang. And that's action and bonus action for 2-weapon fighting. I'm annoyed. Is Hex so when your Hexed guy dies, is it a bonus action to redo it?
Yes.
To move it to some. Okay, because I was about to be very annoyed if
Hunter's Mark
it was-
functioned.
yes. Yeah. Okay. That'll be my turn.
Okay, let's see here. Next up is that harpy.
The other thing is Hunter's Mark. You can track them with like Hex. I have no idea where they're at. I have to still see them. Which, by the way, that one just died, right?
The ogres don't have any weaknesses, do they? I get resistances and vulnerabilities.
No. No, they do not.
Okay.
Let's see here. I guess yeah, I guess these guys are not going to be doing too much. I guess this one will just be flying the fuck away.
Can Dragon Gord make a opportunity attack against the one?
Sure.
They're already running? Oh, come on.
Not running away, but more so running out of it because they still have 2 ogres that can hurt you guys, but they're realizing they themselves can't do much.
Can what's it called? Can you use multi attack as an opportunity or no? It would have to be like fight or sting. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Use sting. How do I? What's the? Oh, it's a con save.
Yeah.
DC 12.
18.
Well,
Okay.
Seven,
Next up
okay.
is
Okay.
the farthest ogre.
And we all know he's gonna. Well,
Charge.
yep. And so I gotta do the measurement tool here.
Mm-hmm.
So there's his first 20, and then his next. He'll be still in the circle. Let's see. Let's do his, because his first 20 is right
howling away.
here, and his second 20, because that was. Let me make sure I'm right, because he was right here. Yep, that's his first 20, and his second 20. He'll be right there on the edge, but still in the circle.
Also, it's not my fault, Eric. I'm good at making good characters.
Make sure I'm right with my.
I didn't say
measurement.
whose fault it was. I'm just pointing out that they're very strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, and that's where he'll be. And so
Yeah, my
They'll-
man's probably
16 die 4, I believe.
yeah, and then he'll target someone if he's still up.
No, he can't because he dashed.
Oh yes, right. He can't. He dashed. That's true. You're right. My bad.
He's still in them. 1, 2.
Yeah, that's as far as he could go. That was
Take
his
7 of them. 30 damage.
30 damage.
He'll have the pleasure of taking 2 more when he leaves later.
Yep.
Okay, next up is that harpy right there is gonna get up and try and make a claw attack against Rykard. Come on. Okay, come on. Back to the bomb. Thank you. Attack roll. Normal. 19 hits Rykard.
Yeah, 19 hits.
7 damage.
Okay.
Next up is, I believe, yeah, that's the ogre that's still at the top of the hill.
It would be this one. Let me do his measurement. So his first 20 would be here, and he'd be basically where his dead companion is. So I'm gonna move his dead companion.
Mm-hmm.
Just so
Full length of it.
Just so it's easier. Yep, he's gonna go straight across.
Enjoy. 39.
Okay, 39.
The spell is almost now useless, but it did its work.
Hey, it actually
yeah,
did quite a bit of
there's like
damage.
severed toes of these ogres like still trapped in those spike growths.
You actually did a really good job doing that, because it did a good amount of damage, because they're stupid and they ran across it like dummies.
I'm not strong, but in the right case.
And that's all that ogre can do, because he did his dash action.
Yeah, see here, and last up will be this harpy, who is going to be going right over here. That's it for that. That ogre's dead. Brandon, what are you doing?
I'm gonna send Dragon Gord over to try and ding. This one's the one we hit, right?
Yes.
All right, he's gonna try and sting the other one.
Okay, normal. 6.
It rolled a 6.
Yep.
Okay, so it gets the poison condition for an hour. And a failure by 5 or more, the poison target also is unconscious. And so it takes damage or another creature takes the action to shake it awake.
So it's gonna fall out of the sky.
Yep. So, sorry, how much?
You
That was 4 damage, you said?
4 damage, and then he falls out of the sky.
All right, just a sec. Subtracting the 4. Come on. -4. -4. Enter. There you go. And now it is, let's see, that is, that should be 3 dice. Makes another 10 damage after that.
And I'm going to place the hex on the weakened dude. And I'm going to Eldritch Blast the one we were already hitting.
What, the one that's prone on the ground?
No, the other one.
Okay.
Because I don't get advantage on the prone because it's not a melee, right?
You actually
But you get
disadvantage.
disadvantage because it's prone.
Yeah, that's what I thought. No, I'm shooting at the one in the sky. I hex
Okay.
that one and shoot a Eldritch Blast at that one.
All right, 23 hits.
For 10, and then D6. 14.
All right. Anything else?
That'll be it.
Chia.
You're not helping me. You're not listening.
I am listening.
You're not helping.
You can either wake him up or...
Do you wake him up and attack this person or make this one unable to like disengage?
I guess make this one unable to disengage, but it's not currently engaged with anybody, so...
There is a dragon.
Oh. Then I guess this would be better.
This one?
Because the other one I basically have, so...
Okay. I'm gonna do that. So I can only do one.
Yeah, just do one. Is it like until the end of their next turn, or is it for...
Until my next turn.
Okay.
I would like to do that to this one.
I have Anubis. Okay. Ranged spell attack. It will be disadvantage. You're going against this lower one, right?
This one, no?
Yeah, that one's prone, so it's a ranged spell attack against a prone target, so it's disadvantage.
Then can I do the other one then?
Yes.
Okay.
Goku, why do you keep on clicking on your ability score improvement?
Because I didn't get the ASI from the system, and it's pissing me off.
I assume it hits.
Yes, 19 hits.
So I need to fix my...
It didn't actually increase your stuff.
It's no longer able to disengage.
Cool.
Well, I guess I'll move up a little bit. Yeah.
All right. Coco.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, also I have a question. What size are these ones?
Those guys are large.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Have a nice day.
How's the harpy at my feet looking?
It's currently standing eye to eye with you. It's not bloodied yet, so.
Kiss.
Okay. So Vicious Halberd Strike with 10 points of Charnel Strike pumped into it.
Ooh.
Okay. regular attack. 13 hits.
Mhm.
I'm rolling like shit. And damage. I get the extra 10 necrotic from the trial strike. Regular roll. That's 21. Fuck. That's a 1 on the D8 and a 1 on the D6. For fuck's sake. No, on the D10. Ah, shit. Yeah, 21 points of slash. 11 points of slashing, 10 points of necrotic, and I regain 10 points, 10 temp HP from this. How's it looking?
It's only got a few hit points left.
Fuck. Yeah, bite is an action. I don't have a bonus action attack from it. Bonus action spell maybe? Action, 1 minute. PA, no, that's Expeditious Retreat. Misty Step. Nope. That's all I can do.
Tell you what, Coco, as a co-DM, I'm going to fudge some rolls, and I'm going to burn a use of my help action, so you can re-roll one of those damage die that you rolled a 1 on.
I'll just roll the D10 then, because fuck that shit.
There you go. That is a dead harpy.
30, yeah, there you go. If it is dead, then guess I'll move here.
Okay.
Yep, there you go. Standing there menacingly.
Alright.
And that's my turn. Back on figuring out how to add ASI to my character.
Cool. I'm assuming the 4 of you guys got these last 2 harpies?
I'm going for the big boys, or at least one of them. Just dealing with people.
I'm gonna go for one of the harpy that's on the ground.
Cool.
Right. You should be able to, Coco. You can do it manually by clicking the wrench in the top left, and then you can edit your stats.
But isn't that just overriding your score?
Yeah, but I don't see the difference.
Also, when you level up, if you clicked it, I was just able to put them in, and it worked fine.
It's
like
what
maybe you could try
to do, but
re-leveling
it's
up.
basically a specific advancement, and it doesn't really work. So I'll figure it out.
It's not under my feats or anything, but it still increased my my score.
Meowry get moved. For some reason, it's showing me she's not in the players thing anymore. I don't know why.
No, she's still up there. She's just under Brandon.
Oh, it's weird. You should see what it's showing me.
Oh, I can re-roll that D6. Let's see here.
Yeah, what damage did you gonna do to him? I'll take off his damage.
1d6. Okay, so that's another 5 off of him.
How much altogether?
I just took off the first bit from the short sword, so that should be. Oh, sorry. 5 plus, so that should be another 12 off of him.
So 12 off of him together.
Yeah, he's at 17, so subtract 12 from that, so he should be down to 5.
Yeah, I'll just make sure.
Yep, sorry, I got overzealous and took off the short sword damage. So now it's Vel's turn.
All right. It would have been nice if we had like something to just push them back into those thorns, but it can be attuned to 2 weapons, right?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as you have the attunement slots.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this was a. Okay, never mind. I don't need to switch. I thought the moonsicle had the +2. I'm gonna move. This guy. On the ground, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the one closest to you is on the ground.
Okay.
And he's prone. Ain't he?
I don't.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if it's a regular like with a sword or something, that's advantage, correct?
Yeah, if it's a melee attack, it's at advantage. And Brandon, you poisoned it. You said the effect made it unconscious, right?
Yes.
It would have taken
but it's
damage on the
also-
fall, so it's no longer unconscious.
Yeah, so it woke up.
Okay.
As soon as it takes damage, it wakes up, so it's awake.
Okay.
But I think it's still poisoned for.
The hour.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
So I can smack it with my quarterstaff, or I can bonus action wild shape and smack it as an ape.
I
up
wouldn't
to
wish
you.
wild shape.
All right, fine. I'll just smack it with a staff, make things easy.
I don't know. I think Monkey would be fun.
Attack roll with advantage. Quite a crit. Shame. Or yeah, it's not unconscious. Not auto crit. Is it?
No, because they're not unconscious. If they were, it would.
Just confirming. That should be a +2. Why is it only?
Check the weapon settings.
Oh, -1 +2 because it's a strength based. Okay.
That sucks. Why?
All right, 7 damage. That's all I can do. I must have sort of tackled it. That's fine. Whatever. I'm here to opportunity attack it too. That's already taken care of. Raven will move down and give help action against this one.
Okay. So yeah, you gotta
Infected.
remove that combatant. So now it's Jay's turn.
Okay, so bonus action to switch Hunter's Mark to this guy, and then attack. Normal. 14 hits.
Yep.
Damage 1d6 plus 1d8. 20 damage.
So 20.
Yep.
Okay.
And that is Ramirez's turn. Actually, he'll move over here to be able to opportunity attack this thing as well.
Okay, let's see here. That harpy, the one up north, is going to be flying the fuck away.
Yeah, good fucking luck.
That one was still 40 feet up in the air, so.
Ah. Okay.
And
Yep.
then it's this.
Oh, hello there.
Yes.
I can still reach you, motherfucker.
Yeah, you can. That's it for that one. Let's see here. Now I got the one ogre.
Yeah, he's gonna be moving forward, going after your
Does
character.
last 3 damage.
How low is he? Like, I hit that motherfucker for 20 damage.
They're ogres. They're big, beefy boys.
Yeah.
Probably about to die.
I mean, he's looking rough though, but he is going to try to hit. He needs
Okay.
to move forward just a little bit.
I want to clarify. I want to ask a ruling question to Eric/Charlie. So the serpent rifle uses 2d6 with an extra d6 of poison damage. It says in the description, when you deal damage to a creature using this weapon and roll at least 2 ones on the dice, the target is poisoned. Does that effect include extra dice?
I'd say so. So, like, if you crit and
Okay.
you roll, yeah.
That's what I was thinking, which is why I'm using it with my Hunter's Mark and Giant Slayer.
So how does Giant Slayer work?
If I shoot someone that's already taken damage, I add a D8, and it's, I think, the weapon's damage type.
Okay, so Giant Slayer would work, Hunter's Mark would not.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
So.
Hit me. Great club. And he's gonna attack you, Eric.
Do it.
Attack. 22 hit.
It does.
Damage. 11.
Alright. Yeah, subtract 11 from my health. Now I'm bloodied. See, I'll get rid of that harpy. And it is now the other ogre's turn.
And he's gonna go after Bricker. Wait, that's Coco's character that's right beside him, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because just because, you know, he's there. So Coco, we're gonna see if it hits. 15.
15 misses.
Oh, look at him missing again. He done missed you twice. You keep jumping the club.
Yeah. Taking that shit with the halberd, just like bonking it away.
I just see your character just as he's swinging the great club doing that jump right over top of it, like ha ha. And that is his turn. Because he's not smart enough to really run away. He's like, ha! I'm gonna pop you.
Okay, the harpy on the ground is gonna be scooting away, trying to beg for mercy.
These harpies have been attacking random people. No, they haven't. They just got flown out of their nest. I mean, I guess I did attack them. I'm gonna fucking pistol whip it anyways.
You can do that on your turn.
Oh, is it not?
It's scooting away, but it has not moved 5 feet away.
Okay. I thought it was an opportunity attack.
Nope. Brandon.
He's gonna scowl, and he's gonna shoot at the one that's hexed over there.
Okay.
With Eldritch Blast, but he's gonna call off Dragon Gourd because he feels a little bad for the harpy.
Okay. Make your attack roll. 24 will hit. And that'll kill that harpy.
Okay.
Anything else?
And then I guess he's gonna place his hex on that guy and move up to engage him.
All right. Chia, what are you doing?
I want to wake him up.
What, wake up that dead ogre?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
Ah, right, Necromancer.
Wakey, wakey.
And then it explodes.
It does not explode.
Doesn't it?
It bombs.
You know, I can't really give you shit after things I've woken up.
And you want him?
Single melee attack on the target of your choice. Ah,
So
okay.
it does a 1d10 against whoever is not in good condition.
Well, this one is bloodied, and this one is right next to. Oh, both of them are bloodied.
Well, either or.
What's
You
like?
get to choose, yeah.
I guess this one because it's closer.
Okay. Do I have to roll the d10?
Yes, please.
So you roll a spell attack.
But it's a cantrip.
Using your spell attack modifier, so you just roll spell attack.
How do I do that?
Just Could you then just slash slash R D20 plus 5?
Slash R
Space 1 D20
1D20
plus 5.
Let's see if she gets that nat 20. Nope. Oh, she didn't get it that time. Oh my god.
Does 11 hit the AC, the ogre's AC?
It still does, yeah.
Still does, yeah?
Wow.
Then you roll D10.
I rolled a D10?
Yeah.
Not the ogre.
That's all.
1.
I've never. Gia got a nat 1, y'all. Can y'all believe that? She's
First
the
time for
most-
everything.
Is this a
It
cantrip?
regrets like it doesn't want to hit
Oh,
its
it's a
friend, so it
cantrip,
like
okay.
kind of holds back. Just kind of
I thought
literally.
you broke the
like,
spell
falls.
for
No,
that.
I thought it's a cantrip.
Okay. Yeah, I guess for cantrip it's not that bad.
That's alright.
I guess it's your turn.
I don't know. Yes.
Any bonus action you want to do?
No. Am I supposed to have any bonus actions? I don't think so.
Check your character sheet.
Oh, you're scaring me.
Bonus actions aren't natural. They were never intended. Yes, I would like to dash as a bonus action. The words of the insane.
Yeah, I don't think she has any bonus actions on her character sheet.
Oh, but I thought
It's
it
just
would be
cheats.
too much work if I had bonus actions too.
And you have a cantrip that's cheap, but you don't need, like, there's no use for it. So,
I can get attacked by selling free baguettes.
exactly. Okay, so that's your turn.
Wait.
Cool.
Coco, please kill this little guy right next to you.
What?
I'll try my best. Same thing, vicious halberd attack. I haven't lost my temp HP, so I'll just keep them for now. Oh. Regular attack. Please roll well. That's
Yeah.
Nat 20.
God
Okay.
dang.
Coco, he done stole Gia's luck.
And on
Wait
a creature
until you
that didn't
see
need it.
6
Jesus
ones.
Christ.
Wait until you see 6 ones on the damage dice. Oh fuck.
Well,
I mean, he only has 5 hit points left. Jesus Christ.
He
Ooh.
like beyond did.
I think Vicious also does like an extra 7 or some shit. I've got to look up what Vicious does.
It should deal an extra 2d6.
Yeah.
Ah,
Vicious weapon.
no,
Extra
Vicious Weapon takes an extra 7 damage, unless that's a 2024 thing.
That's a
Yeah,
2024
that's-
thing.
Yeah, that's the average of the 2d6 damage.
Yeah, extra 2d6. Okay, that is the 2024.
So that's why it rolled 4d6 plus 2d10s. Plus 4. But yeah. And yeah, just moving there, surround him. And then I'll go.
Jump him! Get his ass!
You just cut that man in half.
He'd probably be unalive next to be the next one. And I think I accidentally deleted that last one, Eric. I'm sorry. I was trying to take off the thing and I think I accidentally pressed the wrong button.
No, that's
is-
fine. Not to steal your thunder on that one, Coco, but I do want to try something that is not entirely in the rules, but I think is cool if Charlie will allow it.
Okay, what do you
Yeah,
want to
don't,
try?
don't worry, just go for it.
I'd like to go right here. I'd like to make a competing athletics check against the ogre to push him back through the spikes.
Well,
I
we'll
mean,
do athletics checks.
It's
against
a shove. That's just the shove action. That is in the rules.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, well, first of all, it's like the attack action versus that, and then even then, it would be only like shoving him back 5 feet. I want to rush him through the spikes. I want that to be the way he dies.
That would actually
Wouldn't that damage you too?
Fuck it.
I know you'd be so cool if I can get him up.
I want to be the guy who overpowers the ogre.
Yeah.
so I do a strength.
Yeah, I don't think they have proficiency in athletics. No, it doesn't look like it. So yeah, that would just be a straight strength check from him.
Strength saving throw. Why is it trying to do a
Nope.
strength?
No, So the bigger number, if you click on the bigger number, it'll be an ability check, and the
Oh,
smaller
okay.
number
I
underneath it is
got
the
it.
saving throw.
Huh.
All right, so I got to beat a 23.
I don't know though. I mean, I know you're supposed to meet or beat, but y'all are at the same.
Oh, I'm
so
I'm sorry. That was an acrobatics check. So if that was athletics, that would be +2 to it.
So you did. You pushed him back into it, didn't you?
Yeah.
And how far would he have went back?
So because
Yeah,
we're
this
already
is
fudging the
just
rules
a
on this one.
grapple. I mean, you can move at half speed with a grappled creature.
Yeah, fuck it. Rugby shove him into it.
What's your movement speed, Eric?
My movement speed is 30.
So half of 30 would be 15, correct?
Yeah.
Plus
Let's see here. So
5
that would be 20. I'll push him right about there. Well, Gazrel will be right about there. One sec.
So he would be into the tree right there.
So he'd be right there.
Yeah.
So moving through 3.
3.
So that'd be 6 die 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two
Yeah.
2 die 4 for every 5 feet.
I can roll it. She's a bit far. 13.
And
And 4 for the pleasure of doing so.
Cool.
All right, that is the way. That's 18
Yep.
damage, right?
No, 4 for
Oh,
the
what's
4 went to Eric.
Yep.
Oh, the 4 went to Eric, so he still has. You're gonna laugh.
He has 1 hit point left.
He can't leave that square without
Yeah.
dying.
The minute that Gazrel steps back and he tries to step forward, he's gonna be unalived, pretty much. That's what's gonna happen.
So we can
There's-
just leave him alone. He's there.
As soon as he tries to move through it, even if it's your lowest damage, yeah. Even if you only rolled a D1, you know what I'm saying? And which
Yeah.
he's gonna be moving past more than 1 square. It's gonna be 2 or 3, right? So he's still going to. Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, I would suggest that's the way I would flavor it, Eric. Is if you move back and he's trying to chase you, and he literally runs and falls forward and just passes away that way.
I'm cool with that.
I'm not attacking it. I got a harpy here to put down.
That's just
All
the
right.
spike growth getting him. He's like, ah.
Sure. Well, we're flavored. As I push him back into the spikes, I take a step back. He stands up, all bloody, takes 1 step forward, and collapses, movie style.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right. In that case, Vil.
Smack, smack. Before I do this, is it prone still? Did he get it up on its turn?
Technically, yes.
Okay. No, I would have stepped back and used this actual spell against it. 6 damage.
And it's dead.
So Vale just goes up, bonks it in the head, and goes, ha ha.
No, I don't laugh. It's just like, you have proved a problem enough.
Little dragon
I
gourds
moved
nibbling on
This way.
the harpy.
Yeah, little dragon. He's having him a little snack.
Yeah.
Raven's just gonna come back over. We're gonna watch.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a turn.
The end of this is that that ogre, as he steps back, that ogre goes forward and just falls, smack dab on his face. And he's still in the spike growth. Might have added you as he walks forward when he passes away. So a spike just goes right through his forehead.
He just like steps forward, like, ugh, yeah, and then crumbles.
Yeah, and he just
He
spikes
like
all
tries to
over his
brace
body
himself
now.
or something.
Yeah,
He takes
that's a terrible way to
like,
die.
Yeah. To try and like fight back or something. Just that's it.
Spike growth and heat metal, 2 of the most vicious druid spells in existence.
I always forget about heat metal.
Technically,
I've never got to use it, but
so
yeah, it
good
could be pretty
doing
nuts.
that because they're so stupid that they just ran right through all the damage.
Yeah.
Well, even then, if you center them on an area, it still is a good. It's like, even at worst case, it can end up being like a fireball damage or locking someone in place, which is all useful.
Mm-hmm. Not to hold up the party, but do you mind taking a breather for a bit?
I'm doing quite all right, but if you need it, then
He kind of narrows his eyes at you.
Yes, let's set up camp. Quick one.
Yep. Just a quick short rest, thank you. Let's see here. Short rest.
Any in the party that need a short rest? Anybody else?
I get a druid wild shape back, so I get both of them back. Oh, I only regained one on a short rest. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I
I only
forgot
used one.
that one hit you pretty hard, didn't it, Eric?
Yep.
I think that was the only good hit that any of them really got off. Oh, besides, well, I think it was Brandon that got hit by the javelin. That it hit real hard.
It hit me for 12, but I never went below like 25 health, so I
I
wasn't
was
that
down to
scared.
13.
Yeah, I was kind of scared for you, Eric. You know, I was like, oh, bye.
It's fine. I tank. It's my job.
For
I mean, I
4
get it,
ogres. But
Okay, I have a question. In my feature for Eternal Strike, it doesn't specify when the temp HP fades. Does that mean I keep them until the next long rest?
Yes.
If I don't lose them? Okay. Just making sure. So I'm currently at a pool of 54 hit points total.
Lucky you.
I can be useful in the front lines, fluking filing.
Okay. So, after everyone takes their benefit from a short rest, they proceed along the trail, then eventually go off the trail, following the directions of Talon. They do find a hidden temple among the trees. Written across the top is a phrase written in common. Speak the sacred word of transformation and enter.
It's what? It's morphin time.
That's quite a bit more than one word.
Sorry.
Morbin? Is it Morbin?
word of transformation.
That's what Trevor says when he transforms.
Doesn't work.
Mask on, ready for battle.
Well, wait, this is the temple to the power. This is for you, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is it Morbin?
Nope.
Please.
Power Rangers say.
What could it possibly be?
Casual size. Based on the legend of what the Sentinels say, the word is Henshin. And the door opens.
Oh, the god is a weak.
Come on, our Power Rangers should know this.
I don't get it.
Henshin is the Japanese word for transformation. It's what
Yeah.
all tokusatsu guys say when they transform.
Yes.
Yeah.
They take pose.
Once he said that, yeah, vaguely. I was like, damn it.
You fucking poser.
Absolutely.
He's an
was
American
your-
Power
this is
Ranger, okay?
It's the American Power Ranger. I have to click my token to not see the place.
Yep, sorry about that.
No worry. How long does your bless last for? Just move to your
Okay,
character.
click that button. 1 second.
You want me to remove DM permissions for you, Coco, or?
No. Wait,
It pisses me off. But
check bless and check the duration.
until my concentration, it's gone for a while now.
Yeah, like duration. Concentration up to 1 minute. Yeah, so bless is
It's
gone.
gone.
So it's in what temporary effect? I'll just disable it.
Damn.
Can I
There's a fat ass.
can I disable others people effects? I don't think
Do
so.
you want to see? I will send you.
Where is it? Gas effect
So creepy.
disable. Okay. Okay. All good.
His fluffy butt is one of my favorite things.
God damn.
Do you prefer short or long-coated dogs? For me, it's long coat all the way.
I guess I agree.
Okay, so party's in the temple.
I'm going
You hear
to
a knocking on a stone door.
No, you click on your. Yeah, but next time if you want to do it, you can just like open your character sheets.
Someone trying to escape.
Well,
There's knocking on the door. And
there's
then-
knocking on a stone door.
Ah,
Trevor
shit.
sees what it is. Yes.
That's undead.
Is knocking? Is it
Sorry,
like
I was
general
muted.
knocking? Is there a like
Oh,
No,
Or is
it's
it like-
bonk.
it's Sid.
That's not knocking.
Yes, this is a ogre zombie trying to beat down that stone door.
Do
Can-
we just leave him be down?
Can I put him in the pouch? Have my
I
zombie.
think once he's slain, yes.
Ooh.
Because I don't think you have a limit on the size of bones for your bone bags.
Have you been picking up bones?
No, I have not.
The bag connects to a vast extra-dimensional space that can only hold medium or smaller corpses, bones, and undead creatures.
Ah, fuck.
But those undead creatures are... Well, you could have actually gathered bones from some of those harpies.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, maybe I should be collecting bones.
Yeah, but the thing is, it takes 10 minutes to make a thrall, so... I mean, then again, we took a long rest.
You took a
Short
short rest.
rest.
Sorry. So, I could have been making a skeleton thrall in the
It
meantime.
says not go there. That means there's a dragon.
Okay,
Could have stayed for
then,
next 10
yeah,
minutes
I
to
guess
make
I'll be
something
making
if you want.
a skeleton. Yeah, fuck. Sorry, I just wanted to drop the... Can I drop the character like this? Yay! I got a zombie, a skeleton meat.
There's a handsome boy. Is that from Volda's or...
You don't want skeleton either. You don't want any companions.
No, I want to keep them in my bag so they stay nice and safe.
Yeah.
Is you trying to befriend a zombie?
No, she want to keep the corpses of the enemy she has slain to have pets.
Oh lord.
Mm-hmm.
Can I place hex on it before we enter combat?
I think you're still concentrating on the last one. How long does your hex currently last?
I think it's 4 hours right now. Yeah, with a level 2, it's up to 4 hours.
Okay, yeah, you should still be able to move it without burning a spell slot,
So I
while
thought-
still also having all your spell slots back.
Yeah. I was gonna say I could also have still. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna hex that boy.
Not in your way over here, am I, Coco?
Sorry?
Not in your way over here, am I?
You're not in the way, no?
Okay, because apparently we're all going to try and attack this guy.
Oh, I have range attack. Oh, you're asking if you're in the way. Ah, yeah, no, go for it.
Okay.
Why? He never did anything wrong.
Yeah.
It is undead. It is hostile. We're doing it a favor by killing it and possibly, if anything, putting it under your control. Plus, there might be some innocent people on the other side of that door.
We don't know that.
All things that Gazril might bring up.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know that. What if it's just doing its thing?
Clearly he's trying to break down the board.
Well, yeah, Roxy likes to try to break down doors. Does that mean I have to kill her? No.
Rocky's not a giant undead.
Same.
Same amount of brain cells.
You want to try and talk to it as a necromancer?
I guess. Hello! If it's hostile, then I'll...
Okay.
Yeah, I guess you can speak with undead.
I mean, anyone can speak with undead. It's going to respond the exact same way to her or us.
Yeah, I figured it would be like different. I don't know.
Nope. So, Chia, does Meowri go with her gut feeling and try to talk to the ogre zombie, or does she trust Gazril's judgment that this thing is hostile?
I'll trust Gazril.
Okay.
Because
Because above game, I assure you this thing is hostile. Unless the undead are under the control of a friendly necromancer, it is hostile. That is just how undead work.
I wouldn't have known.
As a necromancer, you probably should.
Okay, then I know, like, oh, not mine.
Roll initiative, advantage.
With advantage?
Yes, because of the green dude.
Green dude. Ah.
To be fair, he's only green some of the times, but deep down, he's always black.
Scottish?
Yeah, he's a. I think he's a black dragon.
Well,
Yep.
there's my cook for the day.
It's Velcro.
Going for something very simple with just the heavy crossbow.
Yes.
16 will hit for 6 damage.
Pretty sure it's gonna be dead before we reach it. But...
Oh, we can only hope. Charlie, do you want to take care of the health on the ogre, or?
Well, he's really ugly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that makes me think of the bears, the undead bear from that movie. Fuck, I forgot the name. The one that screams, "Help me!"
All right.
Annihilation.
And Jay, just as a reminder, your character should be able to presume this. Undead are completely immune to poison.
Yeah. Which is why I'm not doing poison. Hunter's Mark.
That tongue is astoundingly well preserved for the rest of the face. I say in reference to the gif of the zombie bear that was posted in chat for the recording.
Yes.
Alright, I'm just gonna shoot it twice.
He just like gives the creeps. Eldritch Horror done well.
17 hit.
Yep.
Alright. Plus a d8.
I'll tell you right now, it has an armor class of 8.
Alright.
I'll be hard to miss.
Ah, man, 19.
19 damage.
7 plus 11, 18. 18 damage total.
Okay.
And Ramirez is gonna hide behind the frontliners.
Fair. Vel. Vel, you're
You
muted.
did.
There we go. Okay. I conjure a snowball.
Okay.
Put some rocks in it! Pick some up
Yeah.
off the floor!
It has rocks. Ah. Oh, damn. That. One sec. That not automate? Or is it just spell saves anymore? Yeah. Oh. It's the attack rolls, not damage. Okay. No. Yeah, that's it.
-5.
Raven. Need to fly up there. Raven will give help action on the next one.
Yeah, help action has to be within 5 feet.
What's its health looking like?
It's not bloodied, I can tell you that much.
Okay. I guess it's me now.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna boomerang it. $16 hits
Mm-hmm.
for 14 plus my D6 from Hex. 20. And then Dragon Gore's gonna go over there and start chomping on him.
I think Dragon Gore is gonna get eaten by this thing.
Just might.
He missed that. So
Oh,
he's
yeah, he
gonna
did.
hit for the second multi-attack for also a miss.
Okay. Coco.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out if I can have more than one zombie, but it should be fine.
Technically, it really depends on how many you can like, you get a certain pool of points. For
yeah,
challenge rating.
that's what I was trying to figure out, but like it's in the middle of the battle, so I'll figure that out later. I'll just make it attack with the what's it called? With its short bow, regular, 12 hit,
Mhm.
normal damage. That's 7. And I guess for now I'll stay back. Do we want it to stay immobile or no?
I mean,
Yeah!
Yeah, we don't want this thing near us.
Okay. Flesh Ripper it is. I mean, I'm pretty sure it has a pretty decent save, but might as well.
Saving throw?
Strength save, yes.
Rolled an 8.
Okay, doesn't move then.
But it can move closer to us, I think, right?
Nope. That's a crit fail. Yeah, well.
It does say that it can't move 30 feet away from you. Not.
Oh, on a failed save, it's prevented from moving until the start of your turn.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. I thought it just couldn't move away from you. I didn't realize it.
But we ignore that because your attack roll missed, right?
Yep. So I don't deal any damage to it, but it still fails the save, which is pretty cool.
Okay, so it's still stuck there.
Yep.
Cool.
So that was my action. That's the action of my thrall. That's it. I'll go back to figuring out how many thralls I can have.
Fantastic. Chia.
Yeah. guess I'll do the same thing again. The kapil.
There's no...
No, the kapil.
Which kapil?
My eye kapil.
Your eye
The
kapil?
tetanus eye kapil.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
This is spell attack though. This is not a spell attack? No, it's not. Is it? No, it's not.
Should be.
It's not. D20 plus 3 plus 2.
Yeah. You have a +5 attack for spellcasting.
Oh my god!
Hits. -5 and can't disengage.
Yeah, it's it.
Okay, this is it for you. Cool. It's going to be taking a slam attack against the dragon. Attack. Normal. 21 hits. Normal. 16 damage.
What did you expect would happen?
Is it magical damage?
No.
Doesn't matter, but no, I figured Dragon Gourd would crew.
Why did you send him in then?
I can resummon them.
You were the worst pet owner ever.
And that's
I mean,
Warlocks for
you
you. They
must-
all suck.
Yeah, that's kind of why Dragon Gordon is a jerk.
Because
He
he's
kinda
owned by
hates-
one.
He kind of hates Trevor, but he can't do much about it.
Hit. Look. Nope. Come on. That was a misclick.
The only saving grace is Trevor feeds him well. That's why he's donkey.
Feed some 2 things, right?
How many
Mhm.
fine familiars have we had throughout the campaigns? I think it's, like Sadiki, we've got the dragon, we've got your fox
that?
Val.
Piercer.
You're talking about in this campaign?
No,
My-
just all
Right, it's not familiar.
campaigns. Oh, it
Oh.
isn't fine familiar?
Let's see here. C/R1D6. Yeah. That's slightly better. Still, go F yourself. Let's see here. Scimitar. Advantage. Normal damage. Wait. No, that is a crit. Hot damn. 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, 25 damage in total, and fucker's still up. God damn it. Oh, well, it's Jay's turn.
How's he looking?
He's
Very
down.
rough.
Alright. Hit him with a righty. 15 plus D8. 10 damage. Hit him with a
And now
lefty.
he's dead.
Okay. That
Yes.
works too.
Just pull his ass over there.
Thankfully, I don't have crit failed yet. So I haven't had to deal with dry or misfire. Whew. Well,
Yep,
time to open the door. It's locked.
it is.
I have no idea if anyone else can hear that noise.
Nope.
I was spamming the door icon. Okay, Ramirez will get out his thieves' tools.
There is no lock that you can pick.
He will get out
Close
his
the doors.
sledgehammer.
Oh.
No, he doesn't have one.
Is there anything like on the walls or anything around? Like
Hey,
anything on
this
the floor or the ground?
You do see various symbols and whatnot. They seem more ornate than a language.
What kind of symbols?
Okay, I just checked. I can
Math.
add up to CR 1.5 worth of thralls. So I just added a spirit. So I get 2 minions.
Fantastic. Do a quick religion check. They seem to be celestial.
Ramirez cannot read Celestial.
Yep. All right, Gazrel's going to be going over to the locked door and asking if there's anyone on the other side, and he hears the faint voices of speaking a draconic tongue, which he points out to the rest of the party.
Hey, I can understand Draconic.
Cool, Gazrel can't, so he'll let you guys take care of that.
I can as well.
Trevor actually cannot speak Draconic.
You
Is he
ass-
self-conscious about that?
Yes.
Good, he should be. He should be very ashamed of himself.
But he takes this time to resummon Dragon Gord, who promptly bites him.
That is just cruel. Having something in an endless cycle of death and rebirth.
Six.
Okay, so what's the word? What are you saying?
They asked who you guys are.
We are a party of adventurers that are looking for. What's his name? Spencer?
No.
This time you're looking for
Protector of
Issue.
Hmm?
Issue.
You're looking for a Naga named Issue.
Oh,
Protector
then,
of this
yes.
temple.
I'll relay the information.
Okay.
Maybe you should tell him that the Silver Dragon sent you.
Sure.
Does the rest of the party know that this is Talon at this point, or?
Wait, no.
I don't know. That was just out of game suggestion.
I mean, I can say, like, we were sent by Talon.
All right. The voice on the other side will say, "Talon, the Silver Dragon."
Yep.
So at this point, at least Rykard knows. All right. The three voices will say that they are Dave, Tomas, and Wendy.
Tomas.
Yeah.
Thomas. Okay. Then I was like, we've cleared the undead that was trying to bang on your door. Can you open the door from your side?
They say that they know that there's other undead. Once the whole place has been cleared out and they get the word from Issue, then they can open the door.
Okay. Then I relay the information and tell to.
I would like to lie to the door.
Speaking of broken characters,
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I relay the information to the party. Say, well, yeah, we basically have to finish clearing the place before they can unlock the door. So I guess we're going for different doors.
Johnny was the best liar ever.
Damn right.
and
He
because
made
I know it's a
what
little
in
bit late,
a rock that he made believe it was sitting it, or
he made a rock
No,
believe
no.
it was magic.
yeah, it
Yes.
was magic.
But I know it's getting late for some people, so we can end it here for today. Hope everybody
Yeah,
had a
that's
good
what I was
time.
about to say. Yes, it was very
At
fun.
that time.
Boom.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody say bye to Craig.
Bye, Craig.
Back.
Fuck me.